Gaff and Sony, Gaff and Sony go together like neutrals and ponies. This I tell you, brother, you can't have one without the other. Gaff and Sony, Gaff and Sony says Microsoft is full of liars and phonies. Ask your local games clerk and they'll say Sony's for the players. Try to separate them, it's a collusion. Try and you will only come to this conclusion. Gaff and Sony, Gaff and Sony go together like neutrals and ponies. This I tell you, brother, you can't.
And we're doing it live because LiveWire came in at the wrong damn time and messed everything up as usual. Anyway, what's happening, everybody? We are back. GRG is in the house. Man, I got to give it up to the ladies. They held it down last night and it felt so damn good to be off and doing my thing, which was being an old ass man with my crumpets and my tea and going to bed early. Anyway, so let's get on down, man. We got a lot of stuff to discuss. I am excited. So let's go ahead down to the panel. We're going to start off with the ladies. What's going on? Delilah HD, what's happening with you?
Okay, bye.
All right. Well, all right. All right. Well, Lady Infamous, what's happening with you? What's going on with you? What's going on?
Hey everybody, happy Friday out here. This is me, Lady Infamous 415. Wrong Woman Gaming, Gaming.com, and let's talk about these games.
No doubt. Now we're going to move on down to our PlayStation aficionado. I think, is that how you say that right? I don't know anyway. Regardless, you know what I'm saying?
Jesus.
Is that what that is? No. Anyway, my boy Fonzarelli, what's up with you, bruh?
Hey, what's up, everybody? There's a lot of stuff we got to talk about tonight. We got a lot of great topics coming, Mega, but man, there's one that I really have some beef with, so we'll get into that later.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, you're going to be the first one that I ask about it because you've been steaming about this one for a minute, so it's all good. Next down the line, we go to my main man, I don't even know what the hell he is anymore. He's pro Sony, pro Xbox, pro PlayStation, pro Nintendo, pro PC. I even seen him with a fucking handheld, with a cell phone game with Candy Crush, saying it was the best shit ever. So what's up all day? What's happening with you, bro?
Hey man, what's going on, people? Thanks for tuning in to the GRG podcast. I'm live from the West Coast, like malt liquor on toast. Let's get it in. We got a lot of good topics. Hope you guys enjoy the show.
Yeah, no
you ain't
doubt.
Never lied.
no doubt. Shout out to the West Coast and to Lady Infamous boyfriend that got his jerry curl doing his C-Walk-In impersonation, and I heard he won. Shout out to bruh. Shout out to my boy, slapping lames. Anyway, going on to the last person in the group. What's up with you, LiveWire? What's going on? What's happening?
Not much, man. Just, gaming and chilling and gaming, watching the fucking Cavs beat the dog shit out of them doggone Boston Celtics.
Man, the playoffs, the basketball playoffs has been the worst ever. This has been so bad. I think there's been two series that's been enjoyable to watch. Other than that, man, we're all just waiting to see the Cavs and Golden State go at it, man. You know what I'm saying? And since that trader's over there, Judas, go Cavs. Let's do that. So anyway, man, let's get on to these topics. Man, started right off the bat. See, the first thing we were going to talk about was Scalebound, but that got trumped after hearing something that came from Ryan McCaffrey.
Ooh.
And all this stuff talking about Parity game. What's up, Delilah? We was asking you to give a
I'm
shout.
sorry about that. I was having some technical difficulties. I had to drop out real quick.
Oh no, it's all good. You want to say what's up before we get started?
What's up, everybody? Thank you for joining us on this beautiful Friday.
Yeah.
Let's continue.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Oh no,
Ryan
you're right.
McCaffrey. You talking about Ryan McCaffrey?
Yeah, Myron McCaffrey, man, came out and said that there will be no 60 frames per second on any consoles, pretty much saying that on the Scorpio it will not happen. There was discussions that I think everybody's been asking, since the Scorpio is capable and is going to be powerful, it should show its power. But from our understanding is that because Sony has this marketing deal, that it's not going to happen. It's going to it's going to have parity all around the board. So I'm going to go to you all day first and get your take on this. What is it, man? Is this parity? Is this big money thing going on? What the hell is going on?
I mean, I don't know technically what's going on, but from my perspective, in my opinion, playing Destiny, the first one, and just enjoying the game for what it was, what I can get out of it. It bothers me to a point that Destiny 1 was we thought it was held back due to the last gen systems. It was on Xbox One, PS4, 360, PS3. And we thought it was getting held back, but evidently it's getting, sturdy across the board. I don't know about PC. I'm pretty sure PC could probably run 60. But, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I feel like that trailer just screamed Destiny 1.5 or a $50 expansion. It didn't scream 2 to me. At least the single player 30 for that cinematic feel, I get it. But the multiplayer shit, even they're scaling it down to 4 players now instead of 6 for the Crucible. So I think it should be 60. I mean, we're all used to playing 60 frames a second on Call of Duty, Battlefield, and other shooters. Halo, I think Halo plays at 60 as well. Yeah, I think that there's really no excuse for it. I mean, if the PlayStation 4 Pro, if it can or can't, they should still try to code 60 frames into the multiplayer. That's what I think. Even Gears is 60 on multiplayer. Horde mode is not, you know what I mean? So it's something that it makes the game, feel a little dated, in my opinion, So, I mean, it should be at 60 regardless. You know what I mean? That's my take.
Yeah, I totally agree. Well, go ahead, Live. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Did y'all see that interview with IGN?
No, I didn't get a chance to see it.
Now, hold up. How uncomfortable was it watching that shit? That shit was crazy, yo.
Explain to us, because I don't think.
Right, so in the interview, they're basically saying Red Dragon had posted it up. They're asking them why is the game 30 frames per second? And they're basically saying it's because the PS4 Pro can't do it. Can't do any more than fucking 30 frames per second. Because the thing is, they were saying, oh, well, why is it only going to be 30 frames per second on console? Will it be better on the Pro? And then the guy was like, no, I'm not trying to give y'all no hope. The Pro can't. The Pro is a powerful console, and it can do great graphics. That's why we're going to aim for 4K, whatever their version of 4K-ish, right? But aside from that, they're not getting anything at 60 because it just can't do it. The compute power, and then they go on to explain it's because we got all these characters and all this shit blowing up over here and over there, and it just can't handle any more than 30 frames per second. So I'm like, damn. And that's when the shit hit the fan, and people were like, well, what's up with the Scorpio? And then they're like, oh, we're not talking about that shit right now.
Yeah, that's cold-blooded. Because you know why? Because that shit right there is... That, to me, that's what it makes it. It's about the money. It's that Activision doesn't want Xbox. It's kind of like they're still bitter because Xbox dropped it with Call of Duty. So they're kind of giving them the middle finger, saying, "Look, we're not going to let people see the true power of that." Now, I don't know if that's true or not, but that's just my speculation of it. I'm going to move on to you, Delilah. What do you think about this?
Well, I mean, I think they should have just targeted 60 frames for multiplayer. I'm okay with them going with 30 frames on a single player, because to me, I feel like it probably won't. If the story is good as they touting, that won't make a huge difference for me personally. But I agree. Every multiplayer game, especially FPSs, are targeting 60 frames, so they need to be slapped for just even capping it at 30. That's pretty much it. How I feel about it. I mean, it did look like just a slight upgrade It did have a bunch of special effects, and it looked like they showed the best parts of it. But I'm more curious about, well, what happens after all of that intro and after all of that? Is it back to the same old grind kind of thing? And
Of
so
course it is.
that's the only
Yeah.
thing I'm really kind of scared about when it comes to that game, because a lot of it looks the same, real flashy on the surface, but no substance underneath. But we'll see.
I think that's a complete opposite. But yeah, hey, shout out to Crap in the chat. What up,
What
man?
up, Crap? What's happening, Crap? Shit. Anyway,
Okay. I got something to say about it.
yeah, no, I'm moving on to you.
A lot of people got burnt with Destiny 1, and I was not on that hype train. And there's a lot of people that are really apprehensive about getting this title because of that. They really don't want to spend over $100 to get the game and the expansion, and then it's not up to par.
Right.
For my personal opinion, for me, I got the game late. It's like 2 years late. So as much as I'm enjoying playing Destiny now, it's like, my gaming partners, my gaming friends, they're playing Destiny right now. But when they was on it, they was on it. But I don't really care about the frames, because like we all grew up with less frames than that. So all I need is a good story, a place that that my friends and I, we can be able to explore the galaxy and explore shit and just raid shit. It's a fun factor for me. If it's not fun, I'm not playing it. I'm not gonna buy it at all.
Yeah, no, I feel you on that. And I'm kind of like you. I'm in that same boat when it comes to Destiny. It's just not my cup of tea after being hyped so much and then getting my feelings pretty much hurt because the game wasn't anything of how they advertised. But we're going to move it on to my boy Fonzarelli. I know you want to have something to say about this.
Wait. Hey, after this, we need to have a recap, bro.
Yeah. We might have to have a recap. But go ahead, Fonzarelli. Let us hear your take on this.
All right, everybody knows I'm the biggest Destiny fan here on board here. All day, I know you like it too, but
Between you and Mooch,
400 hours in.
Yeah, between you and Mooch, y'all are beasts when it comes to Destiny. I don't know.
I took a 5-month hiatus from Destiny in between expansions, and I still have about 1,000 hours in. So that's how much I love Destiny. The story absolutely sucked. Okay, and that's because there was a lot of holes. There was a lot of areas where they were telling you, hey, go read the Grimoire cards on a website. It's like bullshit. I didn't come here to go to a website to read. I want to have my story told to me while I play, like every other video game.
Grimoire should have been in game.
So that was the reason why a lot of people felt burnt from Destiny, because they got into this game hoping for a story, but instead you got a ghost waking you up saying, hey, now go shoot some shit. Why? I don't know. Just go shoot some shit. Okay, shoot some shit with your friends. All right, that's all great. But some people don't like that grind. They don't like doing stuff for loot, and that's it. They want to have a story and stuff. But so that's out of the way. This new one, I think the reason why they're calling it Destiny 2, because if you think about it, all MMOs, online MMOs, they don't have, they just usually come out with expansions. They don't come out with a second, third game. That doesn't happen. World of Warcraft 2, 3, that don't happen. It's just expansions. This, I think the reason why they're putting a 2 on there is because they're finally like doing away with whatever happened before, and they're saying, hey, this is Destiny. Here's the story. The Cabal are here. They're terrorizing. They're destroying everything. They got rid of all your shit. Now you got to go after it. Now they're giving us something here to go on. So we have something to, actually fight for. So that's one thing that I'm really excited about, is that they're giving us something here to just start on. And you're starting over. So to me, I think that this is just a do-over for Bungie pretty much. But they're keeping all the same fun gameplay intact. The 30 frames per second is not really a big deal because the 30 frames here feel fantastic. They felt great in the first one. They didn't feel bad at all to me. Even in multiplayer, it was great. Would I like 60 frames? Sure. But I knew that wasn't going to happen. The reason why is, quite honestly, PS4 and Xbox One. They're only going to hit a 30 frame target on these open world games. They're not going to hit 60. I don't care what you do unless you bring it down to 600p. I don't know. But the thing is
so why do you think that? That's the thing, because you're really confident on this. Why?
Here's the reason why Scorpio will not be 60 frames. Anybody who's saying it will is just being fooled at the moment. The reason why is because when you have somebody playing, say, on the PS4 vanilla, and they're playing at 30 frames, if the PS4 Pro was playing at 60 frames and they were playing against each other or with each other, there would be a clear advantage for whoever's playing at 60.
But here's why you're wrong, because of PC. I mean, PC does the same thing. I mean, I don't get
PC's
people
gonna
have
run
that.
60. Yeah.
But
See, this is what I'm saying.
They're not playing with us. They're not playing with us or against us.
Mm-hmm.
So it doesn't matter there. That's their own little. That's why they're saying all consoles are at 30, because they cannot do one at 60 and the others at 30, because it would just totally.
I feel like if the PC having variant frame rates per person, console can have variant frame rates per person as well. That's just what I'm saying. That's an example of that.
I hear what you're saying, and that's always been the case. And they don't really look at that over on the PC side. But the console side, I'm telling you right now, if I was playing at 60 frames per second, you were at 30, there would be an advantage for me. It's just the way it is. You get smoother.
I get it. I understand.
You know, it would just be so much better for me at 60 frames. And they're not going to do that for Scorpio. That is why Scorpio will be at 30 frames, people. Don't even listen to anybody telling you, it could be 60.
Oh, no.
It's not going to be 60.
No, it's not going to be 60.
Well, my thing is, I'm trying to figure out how are the advantages when people have good internet versus bad internet? Doesn't that factor into your frame rate as well?
Well, of course, that's going to factor into the whole gameplay experience. Like, if you got shitty internet, stay off the freaking internet anyway. You know, we don't need you online. Because I was playing somebody in Injustice 2 yesterday who had the shittiest internet ever. Pissed me off. But
okay. This is the thing, though.
But that's the thing. You can't do 30 and 60 on the same console. Xbox One cannot be at 30 and Scorpio at 60 playing together. It's just,
but I think they're talking about single player, though. I don't even think they were talking about multiplayer.
There is no single player in Destiny. That's the problem. There is no single player. When you're playing with people online, you are still competing, whether you think you are or not. When you're shooting the boss, and at the end, it shows that you've got more damage or you've got more kills than the other guy. You're striving.
It's still competitive.
Still competitive. So they're not going to put people against each other with a 30 frame deficiency. It's not going to happen.
Well, okay, but this is the thing.
That's fair. I personally think that's fair. I think if they're gonna have an advantage, on Scorpio will be the 4K versus the 1080p 30. And 4K 30. So,
but I tell you what, Scorpio better give me them ultra frames and graphics and everything.
Not if it's this parity that they're talking about. I mean, this is
no. The parity comes down to the frame rates. That's it. Graphics.
And that was the thing that was and that was the thing that I was addressing in my video was basically like, okay, it shouldn't affect the fact that you got those assets inside the Scorpio. If any game that gets you boot up in there, it should dramatically look better already off the bat because of what's inside the box. But
dude, you worry about that.
But that's the thing. Wouldn't you think that people would go in a tirade, especially, let's just put this in a reverse perspective. Let's just say that the Scorpio's been out for 2 years now, and now here comes the PlayStation 5 coming around the corner, and like something happened to where Xbox got Activision, a deal work with Activision, and then Activision did the same thing. Wouldn't you be pissed off to even hear the word parity in the first place? That's the thing that's more damaging than anything. I'm not the biggest fan about Destiny, but just as bullshit.
Yeah, but people have to learn to distinguish between frame rates and graphical fidelity.
Frame rates are very important, though.
Yes, but they have to understand that if they're going to keep it the same across the board, frame rate wise, there's a reason. It's because they don't want that advantage for some people. It makes sense. But with the graphics, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if I'm playing 4K and you're playing at 720. It's the same damn game. There's no advantage. None. It's just graphics. And Scorpio will look fantastic with Destiny. Probably the best. It should be.
Yeah, it should. It should. And I don't think
and if it doesn't, then there's some bullshit. There's some fuckery going on.
And that's the thing that I'm afraid of, man. It's that, okay, do not forget about what Activision did to Microsoft with the UWP of Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. Remember that, when people, had that, if you play it here, you can play it anywhere. And Activision said, no, you're not doing that shit. If you play here on the PC, you just play it on the PC. That's it. You're not going to play it with Xbox gamers because you know what? That gives Xbox the advantage, because if you can play on your PC and then play Xbox gamers, that leaves PlayStation in a bad position where people like, hey man, if I can play more people, then the game will last even longer, you know, and I don't have to worry about, you know, playing on this system. I could come and move over to the Xbox. Now, of course, a lot of people would probably deny that, but I'm thinking that was one of the things to where Activision was already starting this hate towards Microsoft, saying, look, you shouldn't have let us go, because now we're going to make your life a living hell. So, and then also you got to put in perspective, Bungie has never made a game that was
60. Of them letting them go. That's a huge misconception.
I mean, it could be. That's what I'm saying. It's all speculation from my end, but I'm just saying it looks that way when they're talking about this parity. But also, Bungie has never made any of those Halo games that was in, or any game that was in 60 frames per second. So you could be right, Farnsworthy. I don't know. Anybody else have anything to say on this topic?
Nah, that's it. Unless you want to dive in deep, we'll dive in deep.
Well, what do you mean dive in deep?
What do you mean?
No. I don't know. A lot of people don't like Destiny because they never really played it. You know what I mean? Or they didn't. You know, and that's the thing that gets me about people's misconception of Destiny.
Would you stop holding on?
I mean, you probably a lonely player too. I mean, nobody play with it.
Absolutely
That's
not.
the thing all day. A lot of people got into the
You
game.
didn't play Destiny.
They were hoping for a single player
dude.
experience that wasn't there. You know,
Right.
a campaign experience that really wasn't there.
Oh, God.
Okay,
So,
look,
Other than Destiny beta,
all I'm
going
going to say, I know, I played the shit out of Destiny, and all I got to say on that one all day is,
You play by yourself? Nah. You haven't even played
I like it. I'm sorry.
I'm waiting on it now.
Okay, hey, do you like Halo? Hey, Delilah, you like Halo?
That shit is not like Halo.
yeah,
It's nothing like
it's not like that.
To me, it plays better.
Hell no.
Oh, man,
Hell
come
no.
on,
That
man.
shit plays slow.
Come on, man.
You
You showing out
It's
now.
a successor to Halo, bro. What are you talking
No,
about?
it is not.
The gunplay is unmatched. Halo cannot match the gunplay.
At all.
No, I don't like it. I'm telling you, I don't like it. I played it. I didn't like it. I just felt like it was just like, what the fuck is this? It's not terrible, but it's just like, I mean, after playing Halo,
Bro,
like,
I saw you playing Phantom Dust last night, bro. What are you talking about?
yes. I'm playing Phantom Dust based on the gameplay. though. The
Phantom
gameplay
Dust is nice.
great.
It's
I'm
nice.
playing the shit right now.
Yes.
I mean, what is Destiny doing that you didn't like? The story? I know you're not talking about.
It didn't even have a story
No,
until
I
later
didn't like
on.
the game. I thought the
Let me say
game
this,
was
let me say
mad,
this.
I didn't like it, man.
Just because I don't like Destiny,
I
just
wasn't
because
like
you love Destiny don't mean I have to like Destiny.
No, I'm just saying, you don't like first-person shooters. That's fine.
I love
Yeah.
first-person shooters.
You love it. Then what's wrong with
absolutely
Destiny? It was
Destiny's too grindy. It's too grindy for me.
See, now you're talking about gameplay elements, not gameplay.
Exactly.
Oh,
No,
yeah,
no,
okay.
no,
Come
no,
on
no,
now.
no,
You
no.
can't pick and
Gameplay is
choose like
great.
that.
The shooting,
Oh,
the
okay.
mechanics,
Oh,
they
okay.
stay. That's directly from Halo. It plays just like Halo.
Right. Yeah, that's all
So,
I'm
I
saying.
mean, but that doesn't make me love the game. That isn't what make me. That's not what sell me on the game. It just
All
isn't.
day, the grind is what a lot of people get turned off by. A lot
Yeah,
of people
exactly.
grind. See, I come from World of Warcraft and MMOs like that.
Me
I'm
too.
that grind. So I like it.
Dog, I did not think there's gonna be another podcast talking about Destiny. Talking about this last week.
Anyway, we got okay.
That game is built on camaraderie. You know what I mean? You got to play with your boys.
Yeah.
It's a brotherhood. I mean, completing the raids and
Yeah, I play
the
a little bit,
nightfalls.
Okay.
You know,
Well, listen.
Kmega never played a raid. I understand how he feels.
I
If he
have
doesn't
played a
like it.
raid. I have
No, you
played a
haven't.
raid.
No, you
Okay.
haven't.
Well,
No, you
if I haven't, I don't know. But anyway,
It's a strength.
let's
It's a
just move on to this. Let's move on to this because since we're still on this Destiny garbage, let's just go ahead and just say this. Okay, Destiny 2 is out for everybody. For everybody's out there that loves Destiny. I'm happy for you guys. What did the Destiny fans feel about Destiny 2? How did it look? How did it feel? All day, since you were a big fan of it, what did you think about the reveal? Or the trailer, I should say.
I wasn't too excited, bro. Honestly.
Wait a minute. You just came here and you start. Wait.
Let me finish. Yeah. Relax. Nah, I put so much time into the first one. It didn't scream 2 to me. It just felt like another expansion when I was watching.
It's another expansion.
That's what I'm saying. It didn't scream 2. I mean, I'm not saying that I'm still petty. I'm still gonna grab it and have fun with my friends. That's diehards. But it didn't scream 2 to me. A couple new powers, new story arc, things you would expect in that quote unquote expansion. So I'm excited to hop in a new story, you know, excited to play some more, but it didn't wow me. Fuck no. It just looked like more Destiny, you know what I mean? Which I like, so.
All right,
With the graphics bump. There was a graphics
Yeah,
bump.
a little bit of graphics bump.
what about
I mean,
you,
it's-
Fonzarelli?
There was some shine on it. It looked great. It was a lot like the first because, guys, they're not going to deviate from the awesome gameplay that they had.
Yeah,
They're
you
not.
can't blame them. You can't blame them for that.
It's a winning formula for them. They're winning with this shit. Did you see the crowd that was there watching this reveal? Come on now.
Where was that crowd located? Where was that located at? Y'all know?
I don't even know. Was it some theater?
Hell. Anyway, go ahead.
A lot of people. So and they're talking about having Destiny cons every year and shit because this thing it's big. It's a big game. And
Okay.
I understand. No, you guys
I don't get it, man.
With a big
Like, that dude that even main character don't even look nowhere near as good. He looks fucking like a weird ass fucking blue motherfucker. That shit.
But here's the thing: it's different stroke.
Yo, this shit is like, yo, if I gotta play like a fucking weirdo ass
Think
motherfucker,
about
like
this. They took
Wu
two.
Paul and a fucking sword and gun and shit. What the fuck?
They took,
Livewire, tell us how you really feel.
Yo, I'm just saying, yo, that shit bothers me, man. With the hair cocked to the side, looking like Cassie Puffy's ex-girlfriend, or
you ain't gotta look
whatever.
like that.
You don't have to look like that, bro. That's all opinion. That's all options, bro. Like,
Yeah.
So you saying
You can't do
somebody's
face creation and they got pre-selected stuff.
so
Yeah,
you're telling me in
I
this
never was, man. I'm just
okay, so okay, but hold on.
Nobody
So
said
you're
you
telling
have to
me
be-
that somebody was in that was in Destiny that was wearing one of them rompers or whatever the things are called. These
Oh
things-
yeah, damn sure was.
walking with the shoulders
Damn
out.
sure was.
Oh, anyway, no.
That was me dancing next to LiveWire's.
Ooh,
Yeah,
anyway,
'cause there's a lot
okay.
of- oh man, I died.
Infamous.
Cross dressing up in there, man.
Infamous.
You guys gotta understand.
Yo,
like,
you know what? Yo, Fonz, that's what really killed it for me, man. When I played that
Fonz
game,
is
motherfuckers
passionate
was
about
dancing
this.
in
This is
there.
the most
I said,
passionate that we've
what is
seen,
this?
Fonz.
What is this? Why would you put a dance button in there? What the fuck is going
when you're
on?
talking to people that are, haters of Destiny, and that's you can't really.
First of all, it's not. I wouldn't necessarily call it hate.
You gotta remember, we were the fans of Halo. How the fuck in Halo we didn't have no goddamn dance button?
I think that's part of your problem, honestly. And I
A
was a
dance
fan of
button?
Halo.
Fuck.
But no. I think the part of the problem is that some people are so stuck on Halo that they don't want to see anything else. It's just Halo is the shit. And if anything is like it, it's not good enough.
No, I gave it a chance. It was just the lack of story, and then they told me that in order for me to get the rest of the story, I had to buy DLC. That is the thing that dropped. That dropped.
I don't understand. It's how y'all don't understand that people don't like the game. Like it's taboo. It's like
Every time I try to say that, you guys cut me off, and I'm trying to tell you guys that I understand that you guys don't like it, and that's fine.
Like,
Great.
it's a lot of things wrong with Destiny.
It's not wrong. It's not wrong. What it is you guys don't like that grind, and that's what kind of game this is.
Like,
I like the
I
grind.
had a lot of problems with the loot system. Like I felt like I wasn't getting anything with the loot system. I get the same crap over
They
and
made a
over
lot
and
of
over
changes to
again.
that in the last
And,
expansion.
I don't know. It's more like a
you know what?
Minecraft
That's
to me.
to me that's a problem. So you're gonna make
But
changes, and then I gotta spend another $30 to $40.
You never played a loot type of game that you enjoyed? You probably just don't enjoy
Yes,
those
I
type of
have.
games. Oh my!
have.
Stop talking then, please mute.
Okay. Anyway,
I just don't like Destiny.
we're not going to talk about
Yeah.
Destiny
Deal with
all
it.
night.
Deal with it, okay? Deal with it.
Infamous. What did you think about what you think about it?
Well, it's like this. Apparently, there's people that's more qualified to answer this question because they have more game time with Destiny.
Wow.
I'm being honest now. I just got all the shit. Like, I'm not gonna let none of the negativity aspect of anything Destiny 2 is related because I want to enjoy it for the first time with the hype and everything because I didn't have to do that, with Destiny 1 because I didn't get it. So as long as it looks good to me, if it games run good for me, if I can be able to play with my friends and we can be able to have fun, that's all that matters to me. Everything else is just, It's
Game on then,
you know?
sister. Game on. I've got good game on, little sis. I got nothing to say about that. If that is the perfect way to that's the perfect way to display it. Like I like Phantom Dust, right?
God,
but people keep telling me that
not everybody, but not everybody's gonna like
it's not meant for everybody.
Like
it's only meant for certain groups. Right.
You have to respect the people that don't want to fuck with that game based on their reasons. You can't.
Exactly.
For me, I don't have that burn because I didn't get that burn because I didn't get on the hype with Destiny. But
I mean,
you
I
have
see
to
it'd be
understand
different if I
that
didn't play Destiny at all. Like if I didn't spend hours upon hours upon hours
Right.
playing it, looting and trying to be into a faction or playing with people and stuff like that, doing raids. I see if I didn't do any of that, but I did do all of that. So for them to judge and say that
hours in Skyrim and I don't have the dragon scale armor already, I'll be mad. You know what I mean? If I play Fallout and I got the new grenade launcher after I don't play like 100 hours in the game, it's an issue. Now, it's not just with Destiny, it's with all genres of the game. If it's good for you, you fuck with it. If not, don't like discourage somebody that don't like a certain game because you like it more than the others. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, I think I get why the people like it that like it, but I just don't like it. Like, I never would tell anybody, yo, don't fuck with Destiny because I don't fuck with Destiny.
Yeah,
like,
me either.
nah, like to
like
me, I would just like, my friends, like I got a friend, Halo is the only thing he thinks, sleeps, breathe, and he's not an Xbox hardcore fanboy. He just loves Halo. He's bought him Shadow of Mordor, played maybe half an hour, maybe, and goes right back to Halo. So it's just like, like he's just the opposite. He's like people like Destiny like that. He likes Halo like that. And I played fucking Destiny with him, and he says, it's not fucking Halo. It is what it is. And that motherfucker lives Halo. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, when people tell me it's the same thing, it's not.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, well.
No, there's just some elements, that's all.
Yeah,
The
development team, of course, is going to be
but
and nobody is here telling you guys you gotta like it, man. I would never do that.
But we get it that you guys are excited for it.
All day.
It's all good. And there's people that's in the chat that's excited about it. It's a huge game. And, and I want the game to be successful for the people that enjoy it. But I'm on the side with Delilah. It's just wasn't my cup of tea once I figured out what the game really was. Now, the grinding part, I love the grind. But it's just that I want to have a deep and rich story, and that was the miss for me. That was the thing that pissed me off.
You're not getting that with Destiny or any other MMO unless you dig into the lore.
Okay,
so they're built.
Are they not trying to do that at all, or so?
No,
are they gonna just do an online story, kind of like the Titanfall type? Is that what they're doing?
Maybe.
Well, that's what they're doing with this new one. They're giving you something to go on. Like I said, that first one, you just get woken up by that robot. Now go shoot shit. It was stupid.
Yeah. Well, anyway, we're moving on.
All
okay,
right.
let's talk about Scalebound.
And it's not coming out.
Yeah, well, let's talk about it.
Waste some energy and time.
No. We're gonna have to talk about it because you know what? It is a story. It is a story. And remember, I was excited. Everybody was excited. But no, it's not really a false hope. It's kind of, to me, it reminds me of the Fable situation. A lot of people think that Fable is dead. Now we're all hearing that there's going to most likely be a Fable remake coming out of the circles. And remember when Lionhead closed down? It's over. It was all the doom and gloom. I mean, it was everywhere. So for Xbox renewing the license, it's basically giving a hope that the game will come out sometime. It's just, my thing is not about is it going to come out, because we don't know if it is or not, but who would you want to develop Scalebound if it will come out? I'm going to start with you, Delilah.
I do not like this topic.
Was you not interested?
Because listen, first of all,
living on a prayer.
I am so salty. Okay, when it comes to Scalebound, you all know about the video I made about Scalebound. I'm so salty about Scalebound.
Your last video.
I don't even want to put up. Exactly. I don't want to put up any emotions tied to the fact that it may be being released by a different developer or anything like that. But if it does happen, I will be happy, of course. I mean, I definitely want to see where that game go. And if I had to choose a developer to do it, it'll probably be the guys who did Shadow of Mordor.
Oh yeah.
That'd be amazing, but I doubt that'll happen because of Warner Brothers. But yeah, I really don't want anyone else to touch it other than Platinum, to be real.
Really? Okay. Well, yeah, no, yeah. Matt Platinum, they took
I really
Xbox
want them to
money
do it.
and ran and
I want them to finish it.
yeah.
Whatever.
Well, they finished, what they wanted
All
to
the
finish.
little rinky-dink games.
Yeah,
Little,
and you know what?
those games were simpler
And that's
than
one thing I will say. If it wasn't for the whole Scalebound cancellation and then bringing up Platinum Games, I really don't think that Nier Automata would have gotten all the publicity like it did. I think it would not have hit over 1 million sold. I think it would have just been one of those titles that, a lot of people would have said, I'll pass on or I'll wait till a flash sale come. I really do. But because of the cancellation, I think that gave more publicity and helped out Nier, in my opinion. But we're going to move on to you, Livewire. What do you think? I mean, if, it's just all speculation, but who would you want to make Scalebound if it did come out?
Japanese. I don't.
It don't have to be Japanese. It could be any developer.
I'm trying to think. Man, it's hard to say, man. I don't know who would be. And what's a good team? I'm trying to think of somebody who would be good with that type of genre, though.
Yeah.
Team Ninja for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, but would they be willing to do it? Like, do they not have nothing else to do?
That's true.
True, but I mean, this is all speculation. We're having fun with this. This wasn't supposed to be that long.
I don't know. I just thought on that. Maybe and who did well, shit. Have Playgrounds do it. Fuck it.
Just have Playground. Come on, man. You want the dragons to be on? You want the dragons to be on cars and shit? Yeah. No, they make dope racing games. We don't know what the new game is going to be, and we don't know if it's going to be any good. But okay, like I said, it's all fun.
Make what's it mean? What's that company that just made that Surge game? Have them do it.
Come on, Deck 13.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay,
have those mofos do it.
Cool. All right, Fonzarelli, what do you think? Who would you have develop the game?
Team Ninja for me. If of course I'd rather have. We just talked about them. Damn it. The company that was supposed to make them, what? It's on the tip of my tongue. Who is it? Platinum, yeah, of course. I'd rather have Platinum finish it, but it is what it is. They're not going to do it. But my question is does Microsoft keep all the assets and everything that they've put in place?
Yes.
Well, from my understanding, they do.
That's all there.
This thing could be on the brink of being ready to ship. You just don't know where they're at here.
Stop it, Fonz. Don't do that. Don't do that, man.
They could have everything in place, and it just needs some optimizations and stuff. We don't know what was wrong with it.
No, we do know what was wrong with it. The game wasn't done. That's the reason why they Killer Phil pulled the plug.
I understand that, but if the gameplay was already put in place, all the assets are there, all they would have to do is kind of finish it out. But
the game wasn't finished.
I think that game was way off, man.
I
think what they showed was what they had, and that was it.
Yeah, and I think because they kept on delaying, dude kept getting stressed out, and he kept taking vacations and then bitching and moaning and talking about he wanted more. No, he did. It was in the articles. I mean, they were everywhere. He took vacation. He was saying he was mentally stressed.
He got on Twitter. He debunked all of that, though.
Yeah, of course you gonna debunk that. When you get
probably,
you gonna debunk that.
It probably wasn't Scalebound itself. It was probably the workload in general.
Yeah, that's what it was. He did Transformers. He did Korra.
Well, everybody said they were spread too thin.
Yeah, he did Turtles. He did Nier Automata and Scalebound. All those ideas complemented into what this supposed to be your biggest budget game. You know what? You're going to lose ideas because you put mostly everything you think that was cool into other games, especially in Nier.
My question is this. Has everyone had a chance to respond? Because I want to ask a question.
Okay, I haven't had one.
Okay, go ahead.
No.
And I don't care who develops it. It should be just finished and give a chance to consumers to let it know if it's stuff or not.
Yeah.
Was it worth all the hassle and battle? You know what I mean? I did have as soon as that news broke out, it was a quote from one of the heads of Microsoft Xbox. I think her name is Shannon Loftus, Her quote was, she wasn't. I don't know what she was specifically talking about, but she did say She said, "I cannot talk about it. I cannot talk about that."
Right.
That's what was tweeted.
Yeah.
That was within 30 minutes. Within 30 minutes of that news breaking out.
Mm-hmm. It was.
She didn't specifically say anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And her being responsible for all the games at first party studios. I mean, it's possible, but I'm not gonna. Like I said, I don't want to read too much into it. But the question I did have was.
Well, hold on. All day didn't say anything.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. All day.
I think the a company, I don't know. I mean, I think who did Capcom that did Dragon's Dogma. I think they can do it, but I don't know. That's kind of far fetched. Y'all hear me?
No, that's a dope. Yeah, because Dragon's Dogma is fire.
Good. That was
But in Dragon Dog,
you biting?
Dragon's Dogma.
You biting?
It was 4-player co-op, so and that's what they were trying to do.
But you don't bot on Discord, whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever. But the question I had was, what is Platinum working on right now?
Bragging about hitting over 1 million sold on the
they went on vacation. Remember?
Like that's the thing. Like, what are they working on right now? Like, they've already finished Turtles. They've finished Nier Automata. What? Like, that's the question I have. Like, are they working
that Microsoft
Nier Automata PC? Like, Autonoma? How do you say that mess? Like, are they still tweaking that for PC? Yeah. Like, what is, like, what are they working on right now? Because before they had like 8 projects. They was trying to, more than like, I think, I'm exaggerating, about like 3 or 4 projects they was working on at the same time, and now they have 0. So I mean,
yeah, okay, and then since you're saying that makes a good point about, is Microsoft, was Killerfield being too hasty? But because no, I don't think so. Me personally, I made it clear. Like, look, if there's a deadline, you should meet it if you're going to take on the job.
I agree. I'm business minded.
Yeah. You got to be about your craft. If you said that you're going to take this project, then it needs to be done. But right now, for the one thing that you got to give to PlayStation don't give a damn. They'll delay, and show you trailers and get you hyped, and then then bring you the game.
Kmega always want to take a shot at PlayStation.
I'm being generous to PlayStation. They delay. They delay. But when they bring out the games, I mean, look at the majority of the games in the first quarter of this of this year, delays, right? But everybody's loving them.
Delay though. Both major
I think the big difference between PlayStation and Xbox when it comes to delays, I don't think PlayStation has to pay the same amount of money Microsoft has to pay.
That is true.
I think that's the biggest issue, because one, especially for the in-house studios, is going to be cheaper, right?
Mm-hmm, right.
And then on top of it, the one main game that cost Microsoft a shit ton of money that got canceled was a Fable Legends, but that shit was costing them tons of money, because you weren't just paying for people to build the game, you were paying for people to build the game for years and getting nothing, and then talking about they would really have to scrap it and then continue for another couple of years just to build it. That's the difference. Yeah. It wasn't like they took something like The Last Guardian, was playing that shit for pennies, stop, start it, but you paying these Japanese slave workers to work on this shit.
Oh, damn, Live. Why you was on a good rant, then you had to say something.
I'm just being honest.
Slave workers?
Do they not pay them considerably cheaper?
Yeah, but that don't mean that. Look, their economy is different than ours.
Oh, okay, my bad. So the dudes that build shit for all these different companies that work in prisons, those aren't fucking slave workers?
Good God, let's not turn this into a political situation.
Is that not the same thing? I mean, like, they make it 15 cents.
Continue.
What he said, Kmega.
I'm just saying it's considerably, like, what they're getting paid is considerably cheaper than the actual value of what it is. Right? That's all I'm saying. So,
I know, but Live, sometimes you let Live go. Look, you let Live go a little far, man. You let that leash go a little bit, and he'll run down. He's off, and I'm not catching him. My big ass ain't running to catch him. He's just gone.
Listen, I speak out of a place of just bringing knowledge. I don't speak out of a place of hate. You know what I mean?
I
So
got
if you
you.
take it the wrong way, then that's
No, I
your
didn't take it
fucking
the wrong
problem.
way, but I'm just saying other people, they like to be really ultra sensitive. I don't care.
Well,
I
then
agree,
they can kill
though.
themselves tomorrow. I don't give a fuck.
Oh, right.
Dang, bro.
There you go. I just lost him. I just lost
No,
him.
listen. Look,
You're around the block. You're around the
He's gone.
I got love for everybody, but if you are so sensitive that somebody can't give their opinion, a good-hearted opinion, and you can't take it, you need to grab a belt, put it around your neck, and hang yourself in the goddamn closet and call it a day. It's over.
Hey, I walked up on him, but I thought I grabbed the leash and his ass is gone again. I'm just gonna let his ass go. Hopefully he'll come back. He'll get hungry and want some food. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, thank you,
Like
LiveWire.
American guys, tell them motherfuckers, I hope they die in a car crash. with
God! Oh man. Okay.
I'm on mute for a minute.
No. I just, you know what?
I'm done.
All right, you done? You done?
Yeah, I'm finished.
Oh, okay. All right. God dang. Okay, as for me, Ninja Theory comes to mind.
Yeah, they busy.
Yeah, they are busy, but you know what? I think that they do such a fantastic job.
They do.
And I think that would be the closest to implement what Platinum does, because they're both really good with hand-to-hand combat action or sword play action or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
You know, what? Go ahead.
What about From Software?
No, because I don't. You know what? I don't want these hard ass games.
No, I'm not saying
I don't want
they
no
don't
Dark
gotta
Souls.
make it a.
No.
They can make other games. They don't gotta make it like.
But all their games feel the same. They
That's
all have
up in the game. I'm not saying they're going to make it change
Like,
Scalebound into Dark Souls.
They all sound the same.
Tenchu?
They didn't Tenshu? Who did that?
No, I don't think so.
No, they didn't
that
do
was,
Tenchu. I can't
I have
tell
to
you who did
look it up.
Tenchu. Yeah, I can't tell you who did Tenchu.
Well,
Yeah,
Tecmo?
I think Tecmo. I don't know. I don't remember.
It might be, but yeah, Tenchu was the shit until like Tenchu 4, 3, something like that.
Actually, she's right. Tenchu was From Software.
Okay,
Really?
boom. Get my points.
Yep, give it a praise.
And it was published by Activision. You know that.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Oh
yeah.
God.
Good grief.
I hate Activision with passion.
Yeah, they're the new the
EA.
new hatred right now than EA, yeah, by far. But yeah, no, I think Ninja Theory, I think it's being close to the combat. That would be perfect. But there was somebody that said somebody odd as hell, and I couldn't even see it. And they said they would want rare.
What they said? 343?
No, they said rare to get a hold of it because of the RPG elements, and I said I couldn't do that because it would be too colorful for one. Secondly, I couldn't. They're not really good at making combat type of games. You know what I'm saying? Because this would have to be made by somebody who knows how to make proper combat, like Monolith. Or any of the other places that we said.
But you gotta remember, Rocksteady wasn't shit until they made Batman.
True, and Rocksteady did do a
point.
hell of a job. Yes.
You don't want Banjo Dragons?
I don't think they would
With
go
backpacks.
for it.
Yeah.
Like, I think if they're gonna make that game Scalebound, I don't think they're gonna deviate and like reinvent it. I think they're going to double down on what it was and try to maybe polish up the things that didn't go over so well with people. Like Drew, they might change his look a lot because a lot of people thought he was a douchey character. I thought he was all right. Yeah, but a lot of people didn't like it.
Well, I kind of like the aspect of having the Japanese lore feel to it, because once you have that,
Well, I don't think that's the issue. I think they just didn't like. They just thought something about him, like his whole wisecracking, jokey joke. Type.
yeah,
They
but
thought it was a little bit over the
amateurish.
top. Yeah.
yeah, it was kind
I
of.
don't think it was just,
I would have got over it.
Me too. Just put on the Japanese voice and kept it rolling.
Yeah, kept it moving. But the customization was the main factor to me, because
that looked dope.
I wanted to do some things that hopefully that they would implement into the game. But you know what? Look, you know what I'm saying? It's a positive sign. It's not something that's going to come overnight. But the one thing that there is still hope, and that's all we can hope for. If you were a fan of Scalebound like I was truly happy. Now we're going to move on to another topic, man. This is going to be man. Fonzarelli's going to be on fire tonight, because he was already started when it came to Destiny. So now we're going to move on to this topic. Okay. Prey and other titles releasing without the PlayStation Pro enhancements. Are these developers are just looking at the weak sales of the Pro and holding back? Or, you know what I'm saying? Or, you know, Sony has just basically lied to us because they said all games moving forward was going to have these Pro enhancements. So I'm going to let Fonzarelli go last. So I'm going to go to you all day first and see what you say about this.
I mean, there's no excuse for it. I mean, I think developers are just set in their ways.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Say there's a liquor store at the corner, you know, right outside your house. I mean, but there's a better one down the street. I guarantee you go to the one closest to you. So they're just keeping the same, you know, format they've been using. I don't think they want to do the extra work. I mean, as simple as that. I mean, I was conflicted on buying a Pro, but, you know, talking to my peers and everything, I feel like there wasn't a lot of stuff to showcase it. Like, you know, I got a 4K TV fairly recently, and it sucks that I can't really take advantage of this TV. You know, by getting the Pro, I feel like there won't be a little bit of titles, you know what I mean, to take advantage of it, and I think that's not fair for us going out there and doubling down on another PS4. Some people probably got two sitting next to each other. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And to me, I think the Pro was just an excuse for better version of VR games. You know what I mean? That's just my thing.
Heck, you know, you can always get some of your money back. I mean,
yeah, I know, but I just feel like it doesn't make no sense. Like people that own Fonzarelli, he got a PS4 Pro, right? He needs to be enjoying every game enhanced. No excuse. No excuse. And you would think with the new releases like Prey and what else is coming out next month? There's another one coming out.
I mean, you got Injustice, you got Tekken 7.
Tekken 7.
Good point.
Yeah.
Those games are new. You expect for them to be updated.
Exactly. And I mean, and Tekken 7, I mean, huge L. 60 frames, not there. 1080p, not even there.
It's not. It's not 900p.
Oh, no.
900p.
No excuse. No excuse for that.
Not for a fighting game. It needs to be 60.
Yeah, fighting games require 60. Basketball games, sports games, they're always at 60. And that's where they should be because it's not a lot of stuff going on but the players.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, I mean, it's crazy, bro. Look at Injustice. Prime example. Have you seen the maps and the arenas, and there's always stuff going on, the lighting, it looks amazing.
Yeah,
you know and it's running at 60.
Yeah, we'll talk about Injustice here in a little bit, but you're absolutely right.
I don't think it's an excuse, man. They should have way more support than what they got.
Yeah, no, I totally agree. And before I ask somebody else, I just got to say this about the PlayStation Pro. No, it didn't work. Oh.
No.
Yeah, you taking L's tonight, bro. Swollen the both eyes.
That was the latest note ever.
No, y'all didn't hear it. I played my Send It to Hades, but it was low. It was pretty low.
Yeah.
Oh man, come on! I was returning the Send It to Hades on GRG, man, and it was low. I gotta. God dang. Okay, instant fail.
Okay, Kmega, I think you should go back to analog, bro. Just use your voice.
You know what? Send that shit to Hades.
Way better.
Okay. All right. Anyway, LiveWire. What do you think about these PlayStation Pro enhancements? Where are they at, son? Where they at?
Look, man. Look, Sony made a mistake. You know, they basically let it fall onto developers to make two versions instead of making it easier. Like, look, the best thing that happened to Microsoft is the fact that they got their ass whooped by just the media devs. Like, gamers just been complaining, bitching, moaning. So they were like, look, we got to dummy-proof this shit. That's why they came out with the fucking SD kit early as shit. And the fact that everything is in one box, literally PC, Xbox, fucking Xbox. Like, yeah, everything's in one box. Literally, they're like, there's no reason you can't develop a game properly. Literally, it's all here. Everything. PlayStation is basically saying, no, yeah, you got to do the SDK for this, and you got to do one for the Pro. And motherfuckers are just choosing the PlayStation and ignoring the Pro. I mean, it's just, PlayStation, but what's going to happen is Sony's going to see what What happens with the Scorpio? Now, this all only like the only thing that will make this all for naught is if the developers have these dev kits for the Scorpio and still decide not to use it, then that's like, what the fuck's going on? You know, like you already got everything in the box and you're still not using it. This is some bullshit. Now this is some whole other fuckery that's going on right here. Right?
Yeah, no,
But-
it's crazy, man. I'm not. Golly, man, PlayStation Pro. I'm glad I got the Slim. I am thoroughly happy with my Slim. I'm happy with the Slim.
You don't play it?
I turn it on to see if it still works. You see me when I turn it on. You know?
It warms up the room.
It does. It gets real hot. I just got to make sure that no roaches come around this motherfucker because I don't have roaches.
Oh.
No, I'm playing. No, okay, but
No, I heard about that shit. I was not
it's the truth too.
I had a personal
Roaches.
experience with that.
Look, you know what?
That's disgusting.
I need to find. You know what? You know what? Look, we need to have another sponsor because we need to have.
Roach Motel.
The Roach Motel, or we need to have. Look at all these roaches, grimy every day. Okay,
No.
y'all don't remember that old song?
Please don't sing, man. Come on.
not left.
No, Bo. Anyway.
I'm rating in my hand. I'm trying to.
Oh my goodness. Anyway, so, but no, for real. Look, I'm going. Okay, we're gonna go on to Lady Infamous. Go ahead. What do you think about this? I mean, you know, is this a disappointment to you?
I don't give a fuck about the Pro.
Oh shit! Mercy. Okay.
I got a TV that's 1080p. I need something that can match that. And a vanilla PlayStation is doing just
Oh
fine.
no, the Pro set you up right. That's what you need. No 4K. You don't need no checkerboard. The Pro will set you right. You'll be great with the 1080p television. So you'll be all right.
I'm not spending the extra money to get damn near the same features that I have on my PlayStation right now.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's a waste of money. I kind of felt that when you've never seen a console come out and then 2 weeks later the console is already dropped in price. And there were so many PlayStation guys that was jumping on me saying, it's Black Friday. I said, I have never seen this ever happen in history. If any console ever went down in price, that means that it was going down. It was never going to come back again. So, you know, I knew then that I was like buyer beware. But okay, Fonzarelli or Delilah, because we're gonna let Fonzarelli go last. What do you think?
Sorry, my throat is a little jacked up. I mean, in regards to the PlayStation Pro,
Yeah.
man, I just think it is what it is, man. I really don't care, to be honest with you, in regards to the Pro. I think it's a shame. They should make sure that all games are
God, man,
optimized.
come on! Don't make this podcast sound like a pro Xbox podcast. You know what I'm saying?
I'm being real with you.
No, you know
I don't have a Pro. I have a PlayStation 4, but I do not have a Pro, and I feel like they just kind of jumped the gun too soon on it, and they kind of got caught with their pants down on them with the Scorpio. Kind of just screwed it all over for them, because if a Scorpio would never been announced, people would think that the Pro was like the best thing smoking. Like,
true, you're absolutely
with the
right about
4K
that.
and everything, you know what I'm saying?
The checkerboards and roaches.
Delilah, does it not sound like the Pro is like that dude that's in the gym and he's like blocky as hell up top, but then when you come outside, you see how he got these skinny ass legs. You be like, the fuck? I know you better go back in there and
You
finish.
silly.
You missed the spot.
What are you talking about, Kmega?
Hey, my legs is built, son. My legs is built,
All
son.
thing I was saying was that
Hey.
I'm not. I just never was sold on it from the jump. But I already had a different perception. I was already waiting on Scorpio, so it didn't register with me. I need to get a Pro because it's gonna be better than a
Well,
PlayStation
do you
4.
have a 4K TV?
Yeah.
That didn't motivate you at all to get one or try it?
No.
Look at by
No, it didn't. It didn't.
She said that snarky as hell. She was like, no. Anyway, come on. All right, Fonzarelli. I know you've been chomping at the bit. My PlayStation brother,
I just think about it
save
like that. That's all.
PlayStation.
It was I just
First
didn't
off,
think about it. Sorry.
I want to give respect to Delilah and anybody else, on the show. I want everybody to be real. And if you're a fanboy or a fangirl of a particular console to a certain degree now, because we're not going to go that crumb side, just go ahead and fly your flag. It's all good. I want to be real here on this show, and that's what I like. But we respect each other at the end of the day.
Absolutely.
Right. It feels good to trade that green for that blue rag. You know what I mean?
Okay.
But at the same time, I think when it comes to the Pro, if somebody was to approach me and say, hey, should I buy a PS4 Pro or just a PS4? If you don't have one, I would ask you several things. First, I would ask, do you have a 4K TV? Nope, then get a vanilla. There's no reason to get the Pro. There really isn't. You're not going to notice much difference at all with the 1080p. I don't care what Sony says. I have a Pro, so I can tell you I've tried it on my 1080. I've tried it on my 4K. Guess what? The 1080 doesn't look better at all. So there you go.
Also, too, one thing I want to point out was that if you think about the Pro, it wasn't really officially announced until later on after E3. It wasn't officially announced today. It was speculated for the longest time, so we didn't know exactly what the specs was going to be. You had this red pill, blue pill mess, and so I just feel like
the reveal they were just convoluted. They didn't really explain things good. And to some people, when they were talking about
and that dude, what's the guy, the developer guy? He looks so creepy to me. He looks like a
Cerny.
Hey, I'm ready for work.
You stupid. He do like he's rubbing his hands and he's checkerboarding 8.4 teraflops.
Nothing against this dude. I mean, he cool people, I guess.
Yeah.
Out, though.
Hey, you're looking at a real life version of Mr. Burns.
But when he's up there, he's talking about stuff like, here we have HDR.
Right. That monotone voice.
That was mad creepy.
But the things he was talking about was over a lot of gamers' heads, especially if you don't know the tech, if you don't know the TV side
I just
tech.
want to change the channel. I don't want to hear this dude. Because he just...
he's a smart guy, but he just...
No enthusiasm. He had no enthusiasm.
None.
His voice was so monotone. It was just kind of boring to me.
Yeah, people were confused by that whole,
And then the look of it was just like, it just looked hideous, like a flatbed scanner. I was like, I don't want that.
But I think
I
think with the Pro though, the problem that I'm having with it, because I'm a proud owner of the PS4 Pro because the games that are enhanced, some of them look fantastic. Horizon Zero Dawn, beautiful. Tomb Raider, a prime example of what they could do. They added a 60 frames per second mode. There's a lot of things that they do with some of these games. However, it seems like since the sales aren't going so well, in my opinion, that's the way I see it. I think that developers are looking at this going, why should I spend the extra resources to put a pro mode into this game? They're releasing games now. We just had Prey released and there's no enhancements at all. You had Persona 5, and then there's a caveat to that, though. They say, well, Persona 5 gets a pass because that was out in Japan last year. Bullshit. I don't care when it was out somewhere else. If it's coming out here in the States, they had to make the game. They had to,
localize it.
Yeah, exactly. So why don't it have an enhanced mode? It should have, because every game was supposed to have that going forward when they released this Pro. And so Sony essentially lied because Prey doesn't have it, but on the back of the Prey box, it says Pro Enhanced. That's some fuckery right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why does the game say it's enhanced? Pro Enhanced.
Well, that's just a lot of that shady work that Sony does. I mean, they do it so much and it's so apparent, but you got to give them props for it because they get away with it. No, you got to give them props for it because it's kind of like they give you these alternative facts. Yeah.
If you don't, you'll get death threats.
Yeah.
If you don't, you'll get
petitions. Mm-hmm. It's crazy, man.
Gamers let it go, most of the time.
I know.
And it seems like when you want to be vocal about it, people are just like, oh, those guys are just the fanboys. You know what?
Yeah.
I'm on the Sony side this year, and I'm saying it. I'm in that camp, and I'm fucking pissed off at it. So there's got to be a problem.
Like somebody in the chat pointed out the fact that the PlayStation 4 didn't have the 4K Blu-ray drive.
I don't care about that.
But that was a huge selling point for the Xbox One S.
Yes.
And so the PlayStation 4 being a higher, like pretty much higher on the tech mountain, if you so to speak, it not having that drive is kind of like a slap in the face to Sony fans. That
They kept it at a $399 price point, which was really nice, though. Honestly, if I had to do it all over again, I'd still buy the Pro over another PS4 because I was in the market to get another PS4. My wife wanted one, so I was like, okay, I'll give her mine and buy the Pro. So I'd do it all over again because of those enhancements I do get. But it seems like developers are getting lazy now, and but moreover, it's Sony letting them get lazy because Sony knows.
I wouldn't necessarily call it lazy because just being in a development environment and my job and everything is like companies don't want to pay for the developers to learn new things sometimes. They don't want to spend resources there.
Okay, maybe that's not the right word, but I'm saying like they are not pushing this pro mode.
But I get it. I get what you mean, though.
You know what I'm saying? They're not pushing that pro mode, and Sony's letting it go, and that's some fuckery. It's Sony right now. It's Sony that I'm pointing the finger at because they shouldn't be releasing these games without the pro mode.
No, I totally agree.
Is it time for a question of the cast or what?
Let's see. Yeah.
One thing I do want to ask real quick though, to the panel, what do you guys think though? If this is happening, is it going to go across the board with both mid-gen consoles? Is this going to happen with Scorpio too? Are developers going to say?
I mean, if we're already talking about this parity situation, yeah, we can see it, and that's
you can segue right into that. I mean,
that's why it's so critical for Microsoft to have their first party on lockdown. Like, you know, they have to wow us because because Killer Phil. There's one thing that he did with this whole thing, you know, about this whole parity thing that might be coming up. He said something to the effect that, look, we can't stop what third party wants to do. They're in their own lane over there. But here, we're going to give you the best of the best. Now, all they have to do is just bring out, you know what I'm saying, the games that they have available and bring out some more older IPs, renew them, or have some new IPs, and everything will be fine on their end. But they have to do that.
There will be a time where they have exclusive Scorpio content, like because right now they're gonna have to make an X Scorpio version and then a Xbox One version, and so like, dang, I mean, you think developers gonna be like at a certain point, like we're only gonna develop a Scorpio bump?
From my understanding, they just only need to make one disc, and then just you put it in, and you get the assets from the Scorpio. But I do feel eventually
but I was talking about
I'm feeling eventually that it's going to have to go that route because I think that they're going to want to weed out the old Xbox One fats, and the Slims is going to be the one next thing to move out, and just have the Scorpio be the prime thing before the next iteration comes out, because you know that I think that's what the whole future of Xbox is riding off on is people going to start generating to the Scorpio a hell of a lot more than anything else. Not here. I'm talking about in the long term though.
But where the parity is going to fall, like I said earlier, it's going to be in the frames per second always.
Yeah, exactly.
So in the future, you're always going to be held back by the PS4 and Xbox One when it comes to frames. Graphics, though, you're going to get that graphic fidelity no matter what. Now, when it comes to single-player experiences, just like with Tomb Raider on the Pro, you will get better frames sometimes, you know, with some of these single-player games. You can't do that because it's not multiplayer. But multiplayer, you're always going to be held back in frames.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I agree. But, okay, let's go ahead to your topic of the day, All Day Digital. What's up with you?
All right, this is the question of the cast. What was the most disappointing game this generation? Give me your 3, starting with LiveWire.
Most disappointing for me, probably Watch Dogs. That's probably most disappointing. Second was Destiny, and 3 was disappointing. Maybe Ghost Recon.
Yes. Yeah, trash.
Damn.
That game sucks, dude.
Come on.
So mediocre, bro.
Oh man, come on now.
No, I mean, you like Suicide Squad. Move on.
Suicide Squad's a good ass movie. Come on, let's go.
Yeah, but whatever, yo. Suicide was not a good ass movie.
Suicide Squad was a good movie. Yeah, you go back in your tunnel. You over here sitting here talking about did they good. It's great.
Get him.
I seen it. It wasn't all that.
K-Mega's taste is horrible. Don't never take his
It was
opinion.
all right except for that crocodile.
The crocodile one. You know when he did that, I was like, oh shit. I was thinking of Cole from Gears.
Oh man, I hated him. They took him out the show.
They made him too overly ethnic.
Did you say your three?
Was not.
So you
Yeah, I
got
said my 3.
Yeah.
Ghost Recon, Destiny, and what was the first one?
Watch Dogs.
Watch Dogs 2. All right, Fonz, it's on you.
All right, for me, and I'm just gonna go with the games that I've actually played. My top worst game this gen would have to be Hardline.
Trash.
What?
Oh,
Yeah, we've talked about this before, Mega.
that game sucks, bro.
Yeah. What? The story was bad, but the online was
Yeah, that's what it was.
fire.
Yeah, but it was that story. It was just,
All right, make sure you guys quote that, record that, because we'll use it against them later.
The online was fire when they made the enhancements. When they did the customization, put all the guns in, they had them last map, those 2 map packs.
Okay.
Fire, absolutely fire. You need to go back and play that
the game's
shit.
on fire.
Yeah, okay.
no,
Keep
these
going.
are just the games that I played. So if I say any that just like that with Kmega, you guys might say, "Fuck you! I love the game."
I didn't say fuck you. I'm just offended. I'm just offended games that y'all don't
I'm
like.
just preparing yourselves because I'm about to say something that you guys might not like.
That's all
All right,
good.
go ahead, Jay.
Number 2 would be Halo 5.
Yes.
Big disappointment.
Lot of trash.
Ah.
Number 3
Not good.
would have to be Watch Dogs 2. Another.
Oh, shit.
Really?
Damn.
Okay.
Those are
Good
my
list,
top
good
3
list.
big disappointments. Yeah, because I was hyped for all 3 of these games.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. All right, Lady Infamous, on you. Okay, bye.
She's muted right now.
Oh, okay. All right, let's move on.
I'm sorry, my
For
bad,
me,
my
it would
bad.
be,
And she's
oh, no. Delilah,
My bad.
go. No, Delilah, go.
All right. Okay. Sure. For me, my 3 would be Mirror's Edge Catalyst.
It's trash.
Man, that game pissed me off so bad.
Yeah, it was bad.
This game that I it's the worst game to me ever, and it's the first one of the series, but it's this game called the Gianna Sisters.
You don't like it?
I hate that game. The
Oh,
first
you mean
one.
that? It's like, the first one.
The first one's
Didn't they give it to us free
garbage.
recently?
I don't even want it.
It's like
That's how bad I hate
you
that
play
Yeah,
the
they did.
twins, right?
Yeah, they gave
Yeah.
it away free.
Yeah,
I don't like. I never played the second one, but the first one's trash, pure trash. And Destiny will be a third one.
Oh my God, casuals. Okay.
Whatever.
Honorable mention would have to be The Division, though, guys.
Nah,
The Division is a close fourth. It's a close fourth for real. The Division is a close fourth.
What?
The Division was fine. Actually, I like the Division better than Destiny, but
No, I wouldn't say all that.
Yeah, hell
that's
yeah.
a misstep.
Sounds like that you talking.
Yeah. All right, for me it would be.
We don't care. We're cutting your mic.
Hey,
Anyway, let's go.
Dead Rising.
so let's go back to
Dead Rising.
Infamous. Let Lady Infamous take her through.
Infamous, go. Infamous, yeah, go. Okay.
Watch Dogs 2. I didn't enjoy that. I didn't enjoy that at all, man.
Say Watch Dogs 2.
What?
What'd she say?
Watch Dogs 2.
Oh, Watch Dogs 2?
Yeah.
And well, you need to represent the Bay well? Or what?
And no, it represented the Bay.
Yeah, that's it.
Stories and things you had to do within the game was not. You had to hack some to get some shit, or the customizations and getting the weapons with so much damn money. You have to grind to get the cash. You got to grind to do spray cannons, all that shit.
Yeah.
I didn't even get halfway.
The protagonist was so fake. He was so fake. He did
No,
not-
you know what? I'm gonna have to disagree. I think he felt natural, man.
No, not at all. Dude.
Yeah, he did, bro.
He wasn't Bay. He wasn't from the Bay.
He wasn't from the Bay. Maybe it's somewhere down there in San Diego, but not up
I
here.
don't know, man. I don't know. No, I'm talking about his acting felt natural. It didn't feel forced like his other cast, like the other actors did. Oh my God, you got stabbed, Roger. You know,
That whole hipster thing that I couldn't get with. It was just all hipster, you know.
Yeah, it was. I mean, it's a
It
forgettable
was too
title for
hipster.
sure.
Bay Area. Bay Area is not that hipster.
Well, I mean, you're not gonna see any sideshows in the game. I don't know what you guys thought. I don't know.
No, I'm just
Should
joking.
at least have one.
What else?
Oh, tripping.
You want for what's with Watch Dogs 2? Nah.
They didn't put the good radio station on there. I'm like,
Yeah.
The music sucked. The music did suck. The music sucked. And what else?
Dang, man, y'all making me. I haven't got a chance to get into Watch Dogs. You're making me want to
play
try.
online. You gotta play as another dude. But you can't. It's not like there's not no really good multiplayer as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I liked it in the beginning. It was cool at first, and then
The
after
intro was dope when you wake up out of bed
I was
and
like,
everything.
oh man, this sucks. After a while, it became a chore to
Well,
finish.
Ubisoft, I mean, they just suck, bro. Period.
You be ass.
Yeah, they ain't no. What else you got? You got 2 more.
Let me see. I'm gonna have to say, what is that? I'm trying to think.
2013 till now.
Oh.
Current gen.
Current gen. I'm trying to think of a game
Call of Duty.
that I.
Oh, don't do that.
Yeah, she gonna come out and cut your ass,
How you
man.
gonna hurt my feelings like that?
I
man?
know.
That's just basically one. I mean, I'm very, neutral about games. I can play some games, and if there's some games that I don't like, I'll just play it for, achievement's sake. But that one, I just didn't touch it, man.
That's true. Because I've seen you play some crazy ass shit sometimes.
Farm Simulator and all that shit. Yeah.
Oh no, you never.
Man, they stole my car, man. Shit, man.
Stupid.
Man, I want to play so bad.
Man, you can play. You,
No, I'm talking about games in general. I'm just kind of busy, but. Sorry.
It's okay. People gotta live and shit, so we can't play all the time.
That's
but
true.
yeah.
All right, all day.
For me, it would be Dead Rising 4, trash.
Really, Dead Rising 4.
Look at him. That was strictly for LiveWire. I put that on my list.
Yeah, but how? That's not even the most anticipated game. How the fuck is that a disappointment?
I mean, this is the games based on that I played. Because I beat 2, played the co-op, loved it.
Watch all these be like Xbox One and
Oh man, you already know it. Nah,
terrible. Halo 5 next.
No. I enjoyed the multiplayer, so I got my money's worth with that. So I ain't gonna put that on there. But the story sucks. Recore, trash.
I love Recore, man. You can't.
Oh man, that game is so dated.
You cannot say Recore.
Jesus Christ.
Let me ask you, for those who've played it, should I try it? I've never.
No.
Yeah, try it. Yeah, definitely try it. Yeah.
Try it.
If you could try some of the PlayStation games, you could definitely try it.
It depends on,
free copy.
I don't know.
And my third, I got 2 more. Man.
I thought it was dope, but
Deus
I
Ex.
enjoyed it, man.
Deus Ex, trash. That game sucks.
If you like old school games, it's good.
DSX.
Yeah, Deus Ex sucks.
I don't know. I never liked the first one. I half beat the first one and I just quit.
Well, Human
that
Revolution
was
or the one
good.
before that, or Invisible War.
Wait,
Come on,
which
the
one
one
you
360?
you didn't like all day?
Oh, the newest one.
The newest one. Okay.
Yeah, that one.
I
It was so
thought that one was
bad.
the good one. I thought the first one wasn't as good.
No, I think Human Revolution was a little bit better than this one. I mean, I
wow.
don't know. I wasn't.
Oh
into
no, I'm like 3.5 hours in. It doesn't seem that bad.
Yeah, but if you're talking like that, it's already bad.
But I only got 3 hours in. I can't give a full.
Oh, you can.
Yeah. So
You can. I mean, you can.
Okay.
I mean, if you don't like it, I mean, it's not blowing you away. You turn shit off. But another one would be, damn, this is a hard. I think Mafia 3 for sure. Mafia 3 was
what? Oh man. Okay.
I watched my husband play through that whole game. I thought it was dope.
That game is fire, man. How old are what you talking about, man?
Hey, I'll tell you.
Storytelling was great.
Hey, this is kind of odd, but I'm telling you, that was my game of the year.
Well, the Mafia 3?
Mafia?
The storytelling in that game was so good. I thought really did.
Yeah,
great.
Mafia 3. I've never seen a more clusterfuck gameplay ever, like structure in my life. I'm talking about. I got clips of people just running to the same area over and getting shot in the face.
Remember, people, this is the same person that says Destiny is life.
Hey,
I checked your G files, bro.
Hey, all day.
11 hours in. Stop talking.
11 hours in what?
Oh,
Destiny, you casual.
No, I put in way more hours than that.
Nah,
All day. I got to tell you though, for Mafia 3, I played it on the PS4 Pro, and I had like barely any glitches at all. But then
It was so much bugs, bro.
But here, let me tell you, I had barely any glitches. It was beautiful. And then I watched my daughter playing it on her Slim. Man, it was like cars were floating in the air and shit.
Yeah,
Like,
it's bad.
people were talking about. I was like, damn, it's bad.
Well, just from a gameplay standpoint, I mean, just the mission structure, you do the same thing. You do the same three.
Just like Destiny.
No. Yeah. Same three. Okay, the animations are all the same. When you interrogate
Just like
somebody,
Destiny.
you haven't even played Destiny, bro. What are you talking
You said I put 11 hours in. If I can't know
Bro,
what the fuck is going on in 11 hours, then I won't know anything.
Well, what level are you in Destiny? 5?
I don't know. I don't care. I put it up like this ain't my type of game. Okay, but can we keep this moving so I can get to mine?
Yeah, keep it moving.
All right.
Go ahead. Look, I want my turn.
Yeah, I want my turn. Look, you know what? We can shut this whole segment down.
Go ahead, bro.
And you'll be doing your own podcast talking about your own shit. How about that? All right. Call yourself iFraud. That's what your ass gonna be calling yourself. Anyway, okay, all right. 3. Okay, number 1 for me is Street Fighter 5. Most disappointing.
I knew it was gonna be a PlayStation
fighter.
game. I knew it was gonna be a PlayStation game.
Man, can I not? You look. This Street Fighter 5 is the most disappointing Street Fighter of all time. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. The mechanics is solid, but it just don't feel like Street Fighter. It don't feel like. And then now with this DLC with these corny ass fighters, trash. All right, so then we move on to the second thing. You know what? I'm sorry, I had to say it. You know, it's. I know a lot of people.
Push disconnect real quick. Go ahead.
All right, you know what I'm saying? My other disappointing game is. Get ready for it. Get ready. Uncharted 4. Uncharted 4. Very disappointing. All this hype. All this hype over this game, and I'm like,
somebody said No Man's Sky.
yeah, I haven't. I haven't played it. I wouldn't give that shit a chance. I was supposed to get it free. But okay, for real, for me.
I wouldn't say No Man's Sky because I knew that game was gonna be.
Yeah, I knew it, but I'm saying
said shit all written all
for
over
a game that I played, and I'm like, okay, and everybody's talking about how fantastic it is. It's good. It's a good game, but it's not. I'm like.
Bro,
that's why I love Tomb Raider so much. Like it's
you
just.
Didn't even play Uncharted 4.
I have played it. What you mean? I got it right there. You can look.
You didn't play it.
I have played it. It just bores me. It bores me.
And Tomb Raider, that whack ass story.
Yeah, you know what?
Tomb Raider is great, dude.
Tomb Raider is fire, man. Look.
Stop hating on Tomb Raider. Tomb Raider was dope.
Well, it depends on like if you were trying to play Tomb Raider just for the story alone. I guess maybe that you.
Well, no, Tomb Raider 2, I would agree with, but the first Tomb Raider, no, the first Tomb Raider story was excellent.
All the time, man. It's that fucking. The gameplay is just like this is not as good as Tomb Raider, yo. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Why are people praising this shit? I'm like, why are people praising this shit for being a great game when it's not really doing what I expect the game to do? Is give me great.
I want to have more control. Like, I mean, me swimming in a motherfucking pool of water, and
he's talking about the first 5 minutes. Look at him.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? You going in there, you climbing shit. You said
there's too much climbing.
Come on, man, you climbing now. I do like the cinematic fighting thing, and like I said, the story is mentioned. But you know what? I want to go back to it, but it's like,
please do.
Yeah, can't do it. It's disappointing. It's disappointing as hell. And then,
there's a certain point in that game when you get to a certain point that it really picks up and gets really good, honestly. Because I thought when I first started playing it, I was like, okay, this is good, but this isn't like what people are talking about. Then I got to that point and I was like, oh, okay.
Like, holy shit.
I can't move on here.
You got some remarkable moments in that game, bro.
Okay, and then lastly, it has to be Destiny. Destiny is the game that is probably my most disappointing of this generation because it had me so hype and then it failed. And then an honorable mention will be Titanfall 2.
You didn't like the story?
Oh, dang.
No. The story was good.
That multiplayer was.
Yeah, but the multiplayer, man, the multiplayer is just.
Wow. I mean, I can't think of a more fluid multiplayer than that.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
no, that shit was not
Titanfall 1.
man.
Yeah,
What the fuck
Titanfall
happened?
1. You want to play
that's
more
because it
fluid?
was Xbox exclusive.
No,
I
that had
Hell
nothing to do
no,
with it,
that
man.
shit
You
is
just
not
go back,
fluid.
man. That
That shit
game
was
was
like
so
Call of
much
Duty.
more fluid. Yes.
It played differently.
Yeah,
It played
it
that
was
shit
so
played
much
like a
more
COD
fluid.
game. That
Yeah,
shit was
man.
weird.
Yeah, it felt like COD. And when you go and you jump in there, you got them COD elements where motherfuckers start botting and disappearing and shit. Like, and you know what? Like, what? This is
but they started that. I mean, what are you talking about?
I'm talking about like a person jumping around, disappearing, not like a person hitting the invisible button and disappearing and running off. It's just, that peer-to-peer shit is garbage, man. They should have never went that route, man. They're very disappointing game. Very disappointing game for me. So those are my 4. So
Okay, cool.
yeah.
All right, thanks everybody for participating in the question of the cast. Man. Appreciate it.
No doubt. And people in the chat, yeah, see, look, now, you know what I'm saying? There's people out there. I know, you know what I'm saying? They saying, a couple of people saying I'm tripping about Uncharted 4, but look, I'm entitled to my opinion. When people say that they don't like Agent Locke, it gets me triggered, but you know what? But then I get called, I get hit up.
Hey, shout out to Cypher Man, a real gamer. 11 hours in the Destiny, you ain't do shit.
You know what? I did enough to not like that shit.
I did over 50 hours.
Yeah, so yeah.
If I can't like the game in 50 hours.
You gotta understand, you gotta play 200 hours into Destiny, and that's
well,
when
I'm playing with like sets of
after doing the same thing. How you gonna not like
50 hours,
Mafia 3
like
for
your
repetitive?
Your game sucks.
Yeah,
Come on. You gotta give it a chance. 3,000 hours.
For real.
Man, you don't have 3,000 hours.
All right,
How
let's
many you receive?
go.
You got like 3,000. You gotta get that. No, if you don't get to the top of the leaderboard, you haven't given Destiny a chance. You gotta get at the top of the leaderboard. You gotta be in the top 100.
I agree. But anyway, let's move on, man.
Go ahead.
Because we still got quite a few topics to go over before time runs out. And you know what? While I'm over here talking about certain games that's disappointing, let's talk about a game.
Oh shit! He said, "Hey, who said Kmega my most disappointing game is Tekken 7?"
That's fine. That's fine. You know what? I'm not worried about Tekken's gonna be alright. You know what I'm saying? Like I said,
cool. I love Tekken.
Tekken is life, man. Let's go. Okay. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people out here they dissing Phantom Dust because of its graphics, right? But somebody please explain to me about the PlayStation 2 games on the PlayStation 4 because they look a hell of a lot worse than they do on the regular PlayStation 2. Now, Fonzarelli, I'm going to go straight to you first, brother. What do you think about this? Explain this to me.
I ain't playing PlayStation 2 on my PS4. Hell no, it ain't happening.
Okay, but have you seen those graphics of those games?
Yeah, I've online. It does look bad. And I'm going to call it as I see it. They look like trash, but what are you going to do? Are people really touting this game or the PS2 games and talking up all those games? Because I haven't really talking about them.
Well, no. It's just the fact that when they talk about Phantom Dust and how that game doesn't look up to snuff, and then I'm like, because they want to hate on backwards compatibility, but then with PlayStation, they come out, kudos for them to bring it to PlayStation 2.
The real story is how are they going to talk up GT Sport and talk shit about Phantom Dust?
Well,
okay?
that was what I was going to go next with that.
Narrative all jacked up.
Because I got because I got like 4 games on
OG Xbox game, and you look at those graphics from way back then, and then you look at GT Sport, and you're not thinking PS2, PS3. Come on now.
Yeah, exactly. Totally right. And that's the thing. Like I bought 4 games from the PlayStation 2. Mark of the Cree, Twisted Metal Black, that one some of the monsters where the monsters are fighting, and I can't. Yeah, King of the Monsters. Yeah, World of the Monsters or whatever. And then there was one more that I can't think of right now. But
Twisted Metal Black.
I already said Twisted Metal Black. And Twisted Metal Black was the first one.
Mark of the Kai.
Yeah, okay, Mark of the Cree. And Kai, whatever. And I'm like, come on, let's go. You know what I'm saying? And I'm playing this shit. And then like the old lady's looking like, are you playing on an emulator or something? I'm like, what are you talking about? No. I said, what are you talking about? And she was like, that doesn't look really good. Is that the PlayStation 4? I said, yeah. Oh my God! Like, and she ain't even into gaming like that. Like, it looked like piss water. No, but
PlayStation 2 game. What do you expect?
No. It looks horrible. Like, it looks worse than like if I grab my PlayStation 2 and put this.
Advanced. Technology has gotten better.
No, it looks better on the PlayStation 2 than it would on the 4. I don't know why it doesn't look better than that, but it's horrible. So now we move into this everybody want to diss the free game that I like. The game style is awesome. It's a Japanese game. You would think that people would gravitate to it.
I was able to play a little bit of it.
Yeah, and I enjoy it, right? And so we're looking at Gran Turismo. You know what I'm saying? The daddy of them all.
Turismo?
He always jack up in there.
Turismo. Let me be country. Let me be country.
Destroys every name.
Let me be country. Okay.
Turismo. Miho. Like, come on, man.
Okay. I'll just put emphasis on the word. So, okay, pronounce it for me.
Delilah.
Delilah. You put an R on the end of my name.
Pronounce it for me. Give me the proper etiquette. Come on, Delilah. How you say it?
I don't know how to pronounce it right. I'm just messing with you.
Okay, GT. All right, and so therefore, I'm probably the most battered host ever in any podcast. But let's go. Anyway, so the daddy of them all. I'm such a fan of Gran Turismo or GT, and it looks like this, man.
Gran Turismo.
Turismo. Okay, thank you. We country. Sometimes we don't roll our R's and stuff like that. We got to put our her in it.
But you put an R on the end of my name for whatever Delilah.
I don't say Delilah. I said I was a little faded that night. No, that's it. Delilah. Anyway, I'm trying to be pimp with it. D-ho. Anyway, so come on, man. Let me be serious here. So. Livewire, what's the problem with GT? Why is it looking like this? Why would PlayStation allow this game to come out looking like this?
Shit, man. I mean, why not? I mean, I'm just saying, like, why not? Like, yo, come on, man. You know what? Sony is like everybody's just loving Sony so much they can do no wrong. They're just like, fuck it.
Of
They're
course.
not say anything. Why does it matter? Like, literally, Sony feels like Donald Trump right now. You're like, I'm about to whip my dick out right here. Let's see.
Don't do that. Hey, Papa ain't gonna like that, man. Papa ain't gonna like that. We talk about Brother Trump. Come on now.
I'm just saying, it's
we talk about Brother Trump now.
You can get away with doing a whole lot. You know what I mean? Like, you don't have to play by the rules. You know what I mean? You can go slap a couple of chicks. On their butts, they say sexual harassment, but like I thought we was playing basketball. You know what I mean? They up all kinds of dumb shit. Like nobody's called Sony out on this shit, and they won't call them out on this either.
That's why I hope the Scorpio kicks them in the ass this year. Seriously, is for that reason. I think they're getting lazy. I really do.
I just think they don't give a damn about the marketing.
Man, competition's good all around.
This is a part of everything else. They're letting games slide without a pro patch. They're coming out with GT Sport that looks like ass. Come on. I mean, what are they going to do if the Scorpio does come out and look that much better?
Well, see, you can't really just say that because they came out with some great stuff too. Like, with Uncharted 4, Horizon Zero Dawn. Like, you're always going to have some mediocrity with the greats. Like, that's how I look at it. Everything can't be 100,000% great.
Yeah, but this game is a long time in the coming, though.
Yeah, it's a long time coming. Everybody's been waiting for this that are racing fans anyway, and then it comes down and looks like this. It's an absolute joke.
But that's why they put sport on it.
I thought it looked like seriously when I saw it.
Yeah, you might be right about that.
Here's what I thought. I saw some.
This is not the official. Like they want to dumb it down. Otherwise, they want to call it like Gran Turismo with the number at the end of it.
Yeah, I saw the video posted, and it was by an Xbox dude, an Xbox guy, and I thought it was a joke. I thought that he got some PS3 footage and put it together and was like, "Here's GT Sport," but no, it was the real thing, and I was shocked. I was like, "No, this can't be it." It looked bad and it sounded bad.
Yeah, the sound.
You're gonna call it Gran Turismo?
To be honest, I haven't looked at much of GT Sports, so I'm about to look it up and find.
I'm kind of.
Why don't you look at it right now? If you can go out and try to look at it.
I'm trying to find it.
Yeah, I've been playing a lot of the Hot Wheels on Forza, and I gotta.
That's my.
After Forza for a week, that GT. I'm sorry, that's not going to cut it for anybody.
Yeah, it's
especially gamers coming off of Forza Horizon 3. Fuck no.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
it's horrible. Hey,
Well,
that was me as a baby in that. And I was just saying, I did my little intro. We did our little intros and things, and I showed our intros. But if anybody wants to see that little nice looking boy with that afro and that nice '70s shirt, that's your boy right there. Whoa!
Did you see me in my little shirt too? My '70s shirt.
Yeah, you looking clean, bro. You looking clean.
Oh man, you get a bunch of old heads running around here with butterfly collars. And
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
I had the 1970s Bobby Brady bowl cut.
Yeah, man. looking fly, man. Yes. Anyway,
Y'all gotta show me what screens y'all looking at. I mean, some of these look straight, some of
It's a
them
moving
don't.
video. It's a video.
Video? Oh, okay.
Well, look at the Digital Foundry video,
Yeah.
and that will explain. And listen to how they damage control it. It is gross. Like this dude is over here talking about. It looks so colorful and bright. Man, what the hell are you talking about? It's just dirt. It's brown grass. It looks horrible. And then the car models, it looks like something from PlayStation 2, maybe PlayStation 3. And then there was another video. I might have to find that video. I forgot the name of the dude, but it should be on my videos that I look at. And this guy had a comparison of 6 and he's put it up to GT Sport. And I mean, it is damn near almost identical, except might see some pixels or a couple of those jagged edges on the side. It's that bad. It's not dramatically looking different. It's horrible.
And if you look at it, you can tell like the lighting is spectacular. The lighting is great. Yes. And there's some textures that are really good, but then you look at the cars themselves, they look bad. They look like PS3 cars. It doesn't look right. It's they're not as jagged or anything, don't get me wrong, but it's just the models themselves. They don't look right, man.
No, I don't.
I'll check it out.
Infamous, what do you think about it? Or do you care? Are you there?
She probably don't.
Excuse me?
Are you?
Can you repeat that?
Do you care? Are you there? I mean,
Yeah, I mean, I'm not a big racing fan, so.
Okay. All right, we're moving on. Jesus Christ. The professionalism over here.
No, I mean I got Forza, all kind of racing games on my Xbox. I just don't touch it. It's just not my thing.
Okay, that's cool.
Some games I'm flexing, you know what I'm saying?
All right, they
She sound like we was attacking her.
I know, yeah. They ain't no need to keep going. I mean, you said you didn't like it. We gonna move on from you. Go here and kind of explain something. But see, wait a minute. I got some games. I got some racing games. I got the Crew. It was free, and
She loaded up that pistol again.
Yeah, I know.
It was garbage though. The Crew was garbage.
Yeah, the Crew's trash, bro.
The Crew 2 is coming, but anyway, we'll talk about that. One of the last things we'll talk about.
No, a game nobody wants.
Exactly.
Oh shit.
kind of similar to Voodoo Vince. I get it. Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, shit, it's brutal out here tonight. Oh man. Okay. Anybody else want to say anything about GT before I move on?
No, I mean GT. I mean, man, the legacy is real, man. I mean, as a kid, I did do some frauding. I couldn't really beat all the driving tests in that game, so I copied my little homie's memory card. So. But I mean, I don't know. I think they're too far. I think their development cycle is too long. They're too long, and they're just behind. They're just behind the curve, man. I don't think they'll ever catch up. But it is gonna sell based on brand loyalty and the name alone. So, fuck GT. Move on.
All right, move on. Cool. All right, now I'm going to say something positive about Persona 5. Can you believe that?
I know you fraud.
Wow.
Okay. Anyway, look. Okay, Persona 5 is the best.
Garbage.
Stop.
I gotta know why fans don't like that game. Like,
Is it? I mean, the game. I'm gonna tell you right now.
is it just
Wait,
bad?
come on. Wait. Can I ask?
No, wait. Hold on.
Okay. All right. Go ahead.
Hands down.
I will answer
hands
later.
down. The game is the slowest starting game I've ever fucking played. Almost to the point of
So it's
quitting.
like Destiny.
I almost quit the game. Fuck no. Worse. I mean, I don't know. These casuals, man.
Okay. Anyway, let me get to this.
Go ahead.
All right.
I had to troll you on that.
I like that. Delilah's getting to her own around here. Anyway, she did that grown women's gaming last week, and she's in her zone. All right. Persona 5 is the best selling in the franchise history, right? Okay. Will it take off, or is just a fad? Which one is it? So I'm going to start with I'm gonna start with you, Persona 5 fan. All day.
What up?
Okay, is Persona 5 like? Because it's the best that it's ever sold in its history. It's for its 21-year history. Let's not get them mistaken. Is this now that is it about the time for Persona to cross over, or is this just a fad because they sold about 2 million copies?
Crossover into what?
Crossover into being like Final Fantasy.
Oh,
like,
of course. Yeah. I mean, you know, Final Fantasy's taking a whole nother lane. Like, they're not even comparable anymore because it's not turn-based. You know what I mean? So it's not in the same category. This is kind of true turn-based JRPG. So in that regards, there's not even really many of those left. It is. I think it's the best in this franchise that I've seen. It's a great game, man. It's fun. I like it. I mean, the start is really slow. I do agree. I almost quit the game, but I pushed forward through it, and I'm loving it, man. It's a good game.
Okay, you know what? This is why I know nobody gives a damn about Persona 5 because I said something about Persona 5 and we lost like 10 people. Okay. The Persona 5.
That's fine.
Yeah, anyway, so let's go. LiveWire. Persona 5. It's the best selling in its franchise history. Is this now time for it to start crossing over, or is this just a fad?
It's hard for me to say, man, because I'm trying to figure out who fucking bought it. Because if this is the first one that everybody bought.
My dumbass.
Wait, you bought it for?
Yeah.
Well, why'd you buy it?
My daughter wanted to play it, so I bought it and we game shared it.
Both are disappointed. It's just you.
Just me. My daughter, my teenage daughter's a big fan of anime and shit, so she likes it.
Oh, okay. All right. So, yeah, I mean, that's what I think. I think it's, you know, if you're a fan of anime, I get, or that type of anime, you know, it's just hard to like, look, man, I went to school with a lot of dudes that read mangas and shit. Like, you know what the funny thing is? Like, out of all the people that read, I didn't like manga at all. I didn't get it. I didn't understand the shit. I wasn't all into like dressing Japanese, fucking perming my hair with getting.
Well, you know, that's the extreme version of it.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, out of all the people that I used to hang around, I'm the one. What the fuck? I'm the one that didn't do that shit, right? Mm-hmm. And but I'm the only one that been to Japan. You know what I mean? This shit is crazy. Yeah. Like I don't know. I don't get it. But I don't, you know, maybe it's a surge. Maybe, you know, I don't know. I gotta see what the youngsters are doing. I don't get the shit. I don't get it, man. But then again, I don't understand why motherfuckers walk around with their fucking underwear showing when they wear pants and shit.
I don't know why people are wearing rompers either.
Yeah, I definitely don't understand that shit. Yeah, I was watching that shit. I was like, yo, this is a whole nother level of gay right here. You
know what? Yeah, they took the masculinity out of men, man. This is trash.
Hey, this is definitely a proof of it.
That's a whole nother conversation right there.
Yeah, that's something we gotta we gotta have a political show come out one time so we go ahead and break it down.
Telling me I should stop wearing rompers?
Oh my god.
Oh no. Well, okay. You know what, Fonz? If your body, if you think you can pull it off with your body type, go ahead, knock yourself out.
I mean, I'm looking good in it. I'll tell you that.
Yeah. Like, they get your booty scooped in the back. The way you like it.
I'm mad at that. Talking about this other dude's butt, man. Let's keep it moving.
All right, let's keep it moving. All right, Infamous.
I was winning by damn near 50.
Infamous. Yeah. Do you care about talking about Persona 5 at all? Any?
Infamous over there loving this shit.
No, I know a few people that bought it and they seem to love it. Mm-hmm. I personally never really. I heard of Persona, but I don't know why. Personally, myself, I don't know why. Like the hype. Will it cross over? No, because that's how they got the exclusivity of the shit. Because it's on PlayStation, everybody had to get it. I don't think it'll be as successful if it cross over.
You might be right about that.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't see this game ever coming to like Xbox.
You know what?
This is already on Xbox. I don't see it.
Because didn't the media hype this shit up?
Yes.
If I'm not mistaken.
Yes. David saying that this is going to be a game of the. There are people saying it's going to be a game of the year title.
Think about it.
Well, I mean, how long did it take to come out? 10 years? Of course, it's going to be
all day. The one thing I got to ask is because you're the only one that really played it and liked it. I got about 4.5, 5 hours into it, and I was just.
Well, did you get past the first palace or not?
No, I didn't. That's where I got
so
to. I got into that palace, and that whole storyline right there was just
after the palace, it ramps up. That's when the game actually starts.
They say you gotta play games for like 20 hours before you can like a game.
But here's the thing:
you gotta put that work in.
I won't give it away, but the story: a volleyball teacher was like abusing, physically and sexually abusing a volleyball team, and I'm like, what? Like, it didn't make any sense on any level.
We're losing more viewers.
No shit.
Okay.
We losing more viewers. You know
what I'm saying? I'm like, we lost more viewers because we was talking about Persona 5. I should have never done that. Anyway, keep Persona 5 off my channel. Anyway, let's just move on and talk about some real shit. Okay, Sega, and we're gonna talk about Sega and Nintendo real fast, and then I'm gonna come to the big stuff. Sega and Nintendo. Okay, first off, we're going to talk about Nintendo because Nintendo won another MPD. Now, is the big M back?
Yes, Microsoft not even on there. Woo!
We come into the last 10 minutes, so now I don't pick. Y'all just jump in.
Happy? I don't understand.
It makes me happy. I'm glad.
No, he said Microsoft not even on there. Woo! And I'm like, why does that make you happy?
Oh, Microsoft.
You know what?
Microsoft came third. Microsoft is all right.
Well, you know what? Call of Duty Black Ops 2 beat Infinite Warfare though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that is crazy.
And you know what I'm saying, everybody talking about
that's hard.
Infinite Warfare is really bad though, bro.
Well, when you look at Black Ops 2 making a comeback and Phantom Dust,
oh shit, we just gained 5 more people because we stopped talking about Persona. Okay, what happened is okay. What you did not know is because people was talking about the Persona winning this. I know I'm gonna lose them 5 already, but because they won that MPD or they were second or whatever. But overall, there was a new poll that came out that showed Forza Horizon 3, Gears, Halo 5, and Call of Duty Black Ops 2 beating Persona and Nier. And so that is huge. That's pretty for the games that old. You know what I'm saying? And that's still in the top. That's still the top 20. All those games, beat Persona 5 and Nier. Yeah. You know
combined?
No. I'm saying in the chart, out of the top 40, those games outsold.
He looking for something to talk about.
No, I'm gonna post it after the show. After the show, people show those charts. I'm gonna post a chart on Twitter, and y'all gonna see it for yourself. I mean,
Minecraft was the last one, right?
Okay, so anyway, Nintendo, is it viable? Or is the big M back? Yes or no?
Of course it is.
Okay, all right.
I don't think they left. I think they've just been stagnant.
No, they left. They were gone with their Wii U and that. You know what I'm saying?
Wii U was bad.
But they were still with DS. I mean, come on now.
Yeah, 3DS was hot.
Yeah.
They always come back when
all the DS is 3DS, 2DS. Shoot.
Oh yeah, okay.
They sold a bunch of Wii U's too in the beginning. People seem to forget that.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I think Nintendo is back, especially by the end of the year when Mario comes and then they have their announcement.
Nintendo won't be back to me until they do an official E3 show.
They don't need it.
Metroid,
it's a wrap.
So
dude, if that announced Metroid, I'll be like, Nintendo.
Okay, but this is my question. This is my question to you guys then. Where do you think Nintendo's going to be next holiday season? Not this one coming, the next holiday season.
If they got the games.
Talking about Metroid and another Zelda game?
Well, no, they're talking about Call of Duty is coming on to the Switch.
Man, they need to stop. It's going to be the most underperformed Call of Duty.
It will, but...
like that John Madden game they had for the Wii.
Yeah. So I'm just saying, I think... people like Nintendo for what Nintendo do with their games. People are not caring about that. We try to tell Z about that. He just didn't want to listen.
The way it was made is bad. It's a design flaw. They've got that limited memory bandwidth. There's no way they could put these big AAA games on it. So third-party support is going to be limited to third parties that make especially.
Yeah, but that only applies to people who only have that console. You know what I mean?
Okay, all right, well, cool. Well, then we're moving on to Sega because I like Sega better anyway. They're on the comeback. Sega's saying that they're spending $500 million on a new IP. and some
See,
Sega
that's not
classics.
what I don't want to get excited about. I just can't get excited. About
Hey, listen, we
I can
got.
get it.
Piss me off.
And
You do this to me all the
all
time.
they're gonna do is put out binary domain too.
I mean,
Something
look,
nobody
I
wants.
could definitely
I
see
know.
a Streets of Rage coming back. I could definitely see a Streets of Rage coming back. Maybe,
He always want these little beat 'em up fighting games. That's it.
I'm a
Hedgehog, bro. That's it.
what'd you say?
We're gonna give you Sonic the Hedgehog.
They're gonna do a lot of Sonics. We probably might
Okay,
get about
I'm
6
cool with
Sonics.
Sonic now. I'm
but
cool with Sonic, and also I want Jet Set Radio Future, please.
can we
Please.
get straight up? Cyberman had it because I was just gonna say it's Shinobi. Can we get another
would be
Shinobi?
so goodness. Oh my
That would be
goodness.
great.
And I really hope. I mean, this is me speculating, but I really hope they don't make these games to come back HD remakes.
Mhm.
No, please no.
Oh, that would
We-
suck.
Oh, yeah, it would
and
suck.
and
Yeah.
I think that they might be headed that way due to the indie market, and it's accessible. They can put it on the Switch. They can put it on the
Like,
Xbox.
backwards compatible is doing great.
Exactly. So
Well,
yeah,
that makes
Don't
a lot of
do
sense.
that.
But with the new IP, what could the new IP? I mean, $500 million is some bread.
It's gonna be Crazy Taxi or something.
right. But let's not forget a lot of Sega games ain't that cracking. So.
Yeah.
I mean, a new IP doesn't mean exciting.
What you mean a lot of Sega games ain't cracking? What are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
Sega.
Sega got
Man, what are you talking about? Sega got a ton of good IPs.
They got a
few.
great IPs, man. Look, you know what?
Fantasy Star,
Yeah.
Panzer Dragoon.
Oh
like,
my God.
Oh my God. Dude,
Virtual Fighter?
you don't know his history.
He don't. All he know is
Maybe you're not
Destiny.
qualified. You're not qualified to answer that
Yeah,
question.
you're not qualified to talk, bro. You just be quiet for the rest of the show.
Yeah,
you
you're a
lost
fraud.
all you points. No, you a fraud because you said Sega ain't got no goddamn game.
We talking about right now. Like, what are they gonna?
Don't change. Look at him trying to pick that shit up and try to the alternative facts. Alternative facts.
Right now.
That's why I said they're trying to make a comeback, and that's bringing back their classics.
They shouldn't have to try.
Classics.
The game
I'm just
should
over
be
here
there.
naming IPs. I'm just naming IPs.
Yeah, we
Nice
naming
stuff.
IPs. There's so many IPs, and you try to jump
You
in.
remember Otogi, that action game on Xbox?
Yes,
So
that's
good.
what I hope
That was
Xbox
there.
bring back is Atagi. Yes.
Yeah,
So-
Xbox too dumb to do that.
So, but anyway, let's we in the lightning round. We got 4 minutes, so let's get on to the next one. I wish I could have brought this up instead of Persona 5 because now we gained like 10 more people, and that's NBA 2K18 having 150.
All right, that's my cue. I'll holler at y'all tomorrow.
What?
You know about that expensive ass bullshit? Man,
Hey,
Black topic.
how? No, that's a
NBA 2K.
great topic.
You don't know about a
NBA.
yearly annual game?
No,
Annual
can
game?
you
Oh.
let me
We
finish?
might as well freestyle
Can't
this
me
thing,
live?
dude.
Let me finish the topic. Okay, NBA 2K18 is going to have a version of their game for $150. What is the limit to how much you'll pay for a game? Because $150 is
$100,
way
and
too
that's
much.
it.
For NBA
Yeah.
2K18, $60.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, no, for that part, game.
No, I said any game.
Just
What's the
wait till price
limit?
cut.
What's the
It's kinda
limit?
Like, it'll be in the vault, and well, no, that's 2K. Dang. Well, trust me, it'll be $50 by end of the year.
Go
Right.
into
Just
some
wait.
detail because
Wait
the
in
way you
December.
came about it was wrong.
No, I
What's
didn't.
coming
I
in-
said
what-
okay.
no, what's coming in
No,
the
because you're too busy
150
talking. I said a version of NBA 2K18 is going to be $150. And my question to
What's
the
in
panel is, they give you a lot of jerseys. Yeah, a lot of virtual stuff. Yeah, you get.
That's right.
The biggest thing is the points. You get a whole bunch of those V
Get
points.
out of here.
Yeah, VC points.
Those V points, the VC points.
But you get a virtual.
And you get Shaq jerseys for emerald
That's what I was going to say.
cards
You
and
get
shit.
virtual jerseys.
Yeah.
That's dumb.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
sorry, that's dumb.
But you get
I need to get
a lot of
I need to get a
shit.
statue. I need to get a physical statue.
Exactly.
No,
Like
you
some
get a
sort
digital
of.
download. Of
I want a
Shaq, yeah.
replica of the championship trophy, like 150.
And you get an autograph.
No.
You get an autograph something with Shaq's signature on it. But
God.
yeah, no, it's
Don't be talking about me.
but any, you know what I'm saying, $150 is too goddamn expensive. Too expensive, bro. Your game is too expensive. Too expensive. That's too
I'll
rich
just
for
wait
my
till
blood.
December.
Kobe.
I'll pick it up in December when it's $50 or when it's $30 or something like that when it cuts. 'cause it's
Too
gonna
rich
drop.
for my blood. Okay, all right. So
You
now
guys like Kobe.
okay. So
Hell yeah.
All day said it comes with a digital download of Shaq Fu.
Oh shit.
All
You
right.
better come with Shaq food.
I'd rather play that.
Like, I'd rather play that. And you know what's
Shaq
crazy
Fu
about
is
that?
hard as fuck. I played
Hey,
that shit the
Yeah,
other
that
day.
shit was hard.
I played that shit the other day. That shit is hard.
You know what's crazy about Shaq Fu back then? Fighters were so popular. We didn't care that it was bad. We just still had fun with it.
Yeah,
You know what I
that's
mean?
true. That's true.
We knew it was bad. We
That's
still
true.
cared.
Yeah.
But shut up, fraud. You never played any of these Sega games back then. Anyway, let's
I
go
had
to
both systems.
let's
I
go to
played
the
both
last.
games.
Let's go to the last topic because it's time to get ready to get the hell out of here. Okay,
I got a tournament in an hour. Come on now.
I said The Witcher. The Witcher is getting the Netflix. A Netflix series, and I'm watching Geralt the White Wolf. That's going to, and then there's rumored. The rumor is that the people that created Game of Thrones is going to do The Witcher. So Geralt, that shit gonna go hard, and that means Geralt's gonna be banging them and killing them. Boy, I can't wait.
And there's some more news that
Netflix does
came
some
out
great
today,
stuff.
too.
So
Sony made a good move, and they hired Tom Hardy to be Venom in the next standalone movie.
yeah, I saw that.
I'm very excited about that.
I love Tom Hardy.
Okay, all right.
Yeah,
And then they also
he's
talk.
badass in that movie. That show Taboo, yo. Taboo.
Yeah, Taboo is
shit.
hard. Taboo.
I haven't seen it.
I haven't seen it.
Oh man, that's amazing.
Yeah, that's good.
What about-
Check it out on the app. On the app.
All
Yeah,
right,
but
now-
Netflix come up with some good shows, man. So I'm excited for that Witcher, man.
Not Iron Fist.
I'm well, Iron Fist, so we all know that. But I'm just saying, like, everything else that they typically do has been decent, at best. So we can only hope that they don't screw up Witcher. I think they're gonna have a good foundation.
They gonna screw that in.
Nah, Witcher has so much lore.
And then they got the Game of Thrones guys doing it. What?
Yeah, so it's gonna be on.
That's great news.
They got
Great news.
They got Netflix and those Game of Thrones dudes. Oh
Yeah.
Yeah, and Game of Thrones
that makes
is gonna
sense.
have.
That's exactly what Netflix needed, a Game of Thrones type show.
Yeah, exactly. And Witcher is very, very close to
I'm just glad that it's not on primetime TV because you can show
Oh
everything.
yeah. Ooh, Delilah,
Oh, yeah.
Delilah HD after dark.
A freak.
Damn.
Shit aggressive.
Damn, let that shit out. This
She's
after.
courtesy of the like to watch.
Hey,
Talking about
don't-
the action. Thank you very much.
Don't feed Delilah after
Decapitation.
10 o'clock.
Tell me about the
Hey,
board.
hey, hey, Delilah gonna be like this. Fonz, you push play when I push play, all right?
Ooh. Anyway, okay. And my last thing that Game of Thrones, thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Lord, that they will have spin-offs. Because I don't want Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones is almost over. And I think it's what, got
Man, I'm
1,
making
2
me
more
sad
seasons?
just talking about it. Don't
Man,
even,
it's almost
don't even
over.
Go there.
And,
Don't even go there.
and that's life. Like, I watch my Rachel Maddow religiously, right? But Game of Thrones, I'm like, don't talk to me, don't send me messages. Game of Thrones
You
is
said you
life.
watch Rachel Maddow. You said
Hey, all day no. Hey, all day no. All day no.
You're a Democrat.
No, man. I just watch real news, man.
Yeah, that's his church right there.
That's
You
my.
gotta check that.
That's not true. You know what I'm saying? That's not true. But I'm just saying,
Hold up,
I like
can't deal
Rachel
with this
Maddow.
Trump shit right now.
Hey,
Rachel Safety.
I like
Please
Rachel.
send me
I
and
like
tell me
Rachel
what I
Maddow.
need
She
to
be
do.
making some good shit.
Catering to the other side. I'm sorry, I can't do it.
I do listen. Out here in Oklahoma, man, talk radio is huge. So I listen to Rush Limbaugh as much as I can because that shit until it gets
that
me
shit
squirted.
gotta be yo. Kmega, watching you listen to that shit must be hilarious. Like Kmega, first he go to Fox News, then he go to Fox News. He be like, oh my god, just call them niggas. That's what you mean. That's what you fucking mean. You know that's what you mean. Calling them names and all this shit. You know you mean nigga. He's like, hold up, I can't think of that shit right now. Hold up. I gotta go to fucking MSNBC.
Rachel, talk to me, please, Rachel, talk to me. Get me out of this hell. I've been listening to right-wing radio all day. Oh Lord Jesus.
He's got that shrine in his house, and it's got two pictures, one of Rachel Maddow and the other of Locke, right there.
Absolutely. They hold it hand in hand, even though Rachel Maddow's a lesbian. Doesn't matter. We all do it. I love it. So anyway, man, we're about to get out of here. Hey, Lady Infamous. You know what I'm saying? Hey, good luck on your battle with Zaire. Go ahead, whoop his ass in the name of GRG.
I'm talking shit.
My money's on you. Let's go. Let's get it.
Let's go. Yo, you know what I'm saying? Represent GRG with the strength.
I hope so, man. I hope so. Y'all watch
Just
it.
please don't go out like Kmega. He sucks.
Come on, man. What y'all talking about, man? I
So many L's on that.
Come on, man.
Whoops,
Look.
boy.
Oh, man, come on, man.
Destroyed.
I mean, I didn't get destroyed. It was competitive.
Oh, man.
You got destroyed, bro.
Oh, man, come on. Of course you're going to say that.
Right down. Put that right down.
All right, anyway, so.
Oh, yeah, that shit was funny.
Come on, man.
I bet after that, Kmega had an L-shaped steak.
Yeah, so okay, all right, Cyberman. You know what I'm saying? CNN chicks. I like CNN chicks. I like that one chick, but Rachel comes on at the same time. I can't watch her. You know what I'm saying? I might have to DVR her.
Man, he like Rachel.
We're talking about politics and news anchors now.
Yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, we're gonna have to get out of here, man, because Lady Infamous is gonna cut my head off. Hey, man, thank you guys so much for rocking out with us, man. This has been a blast. And you know, we're gonna do our sign out. So we're gonna start with you, Lady Infamous, so you can get ready, put that Vaseline and that powder on you, and get ready to run and whoop Zaire's ass. What's up? Give your shout outs, girl.
All right, man. I got this tournament at 9:00. Lady_Infamous 415 Twitch.com. I'm gonna be doing fundraising streams all weekend. Just holla at your girl. Thank you for everybody who came by. Thanks for my panel. I love y'all motherfuckers, and I'm out.
God damn.
That's a ghetto. That's a ghetto motherfucker. Anyway.
Ghetto.
Magnificent.
I'm not ghetto.
That
not ghetto.
That was a proper way to fucking do it.
Well, shit. Well, then go ahead, Fonzarelli. Give us another proper outro out of here. What's happening? Tell everybody what's up, man.
Well, thank you guys for coming.
You son of a mother.
Oh, Lord.
Get him fine.
Everybody, you can find me at Everything According to Me here on YouTube, Jay Fonzarelli on Twitter, and I thank everybody that had shown up tonight and everybody that's going to be listening to this after we put this up. But anyway, thanks everybody for coming out. And I want to play some Injustice 2, so let's hurry up and get out.
All right, no doubt. See, people over here asking why she got to sound so angry. Jesus.
She was trying to get out of here a long time ago.
She crook. Hey, man, look. Okay, anyway.
She said, man, I got to fight it now.
All Day Digital, our new pony friend. What's happening, bro? Give your shout outs.
Well, well, thank you everybody for coming out. GRG podcast.
Why do I gotta sound like why I gotta sound like Ice Cube or some shit?
Some shit. Hey, that is a fact. That is a straight fact.
Oh, Jesus.
Nah, thanks everybody for coming out, man.
He does
He don't sound like me. He don't sound like me. He don't sound. Man, what the hell is this? What is this shit?
I'm Bizarro Kmega.
Bizarro Kmega.
Oh.
Nah, it was a good show. We had fun. It was a blast, man. Catch y'all next week.
Yeah, no doubt. Man, I don't know what to even say about all that. What I just heard.
Hey, for the record, Kmega sound when he be stuttering, he sound like a Mortal Kombat character getting sweat. That's my boy, man.
That's my boy, man. That's my boy.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's go. LiveWire. Go ahead, man.
Yo, it's your boy LiveWire. Yo, listen, man. I'm out here in training in the dojo, the Phantom Dust dojo, trying to get real muscular, so get my decks right. Cause I'm trying to rep fucking shop. I'm about to build it. Once they allow me, I'm gonna have some tournaments out here, man. I'm about to go out there and fucking and wild out.
You know what?
Anybody who want it can come and get it.
He out there hiving Phantom Dust, man. I pray for you, brother.
Y'all gotta go.
I'm just saying, if you trying to play,
all right now.
I'm rocking out, man. Yo, the game is fucking dope. Like, don't get me wrong, it's an ugly bitch. It is a ugly bitch, but she got some good pussy. So,
man, see that? we let him go. We let him go again, guys. I'm not catching him this time. I'm not catching him.
Hey, Noah LiveWire, I'll see you in the party. Walk me through this garbage.
Okay, all right.
Hell yeah, it's nice, man. It's real nice.
Miss Delilah HD. What's up? You ready to give your shout out, or was she the one saying she had to bounce?
Nah,
out?
she left. Yeah, she left.
Okay, she said damn, what the hell? She said I gotta go. Did she have to use the bathroom or something?
Man,
she got a tournament, I think.
No, that's Infamous.
That's Infamous.
Infamous had the tournament.
Delilah.
Yeah, Delilah. Yeah. I thought that was Infamous that said that. I gotta go. Like, man, so I don't know. Maybe a man was standing over. It's like, you better get your ass. I told you it was 10 o'clock a little bit. So anyway.
Wow.
But I know. Anyway, all right, man. This is your boy Kmega 405, man. Thank you so much for being here.
I'm about to trash.
Do not. Hey, Fontarelli, can you give everybody the number to call in, man? We want you guys to call in and participate.
Hey, man, you never know what you guys might get. There might be some prizes available. Yes,
we do have a big giveaway. It will be it will be Injustice 2. And and Injustice will I'll give it to you on PlayStation, PC, or Xbox. We're gonna light it up. But what you have to do is that you got to subscribe to the GRG channel, subscribe to everybody on the panel. You know what I'm saying, and just show your love and support, man. And we'll take it back. Yeah, follow us on Twitter. So we definitely gonna be giving some giveaways, and that's gonna definitely be one of them. So
right.
Anyway, you back? Okay, you want to give your shout out?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. All right. See, I feel bad now for what I said since you bounced out now.
No, I told you I had to step out real quick. You
okay.
too busy talking.
Yeah,
you said you had the boo-boo.
No, stupid. No tripping.
Go ahead, give a shout out.
Oh, Don, you can follow me on Twitter at Delilah_HD. And here on Fridays, GRG Podcast.
All right, no doubt.
Yeah, and you guys can call us and even just leave a message and tell us, whatever you want to talk about. If it's something that we talked about on the show, or you just want to tell us how we're doing and everything, go ahead. Leave a message at 405-578-4474. That's 405-578-4GRG.
Yeah. All right. So, everybody have a great night. You know what I'm saying? I got to go to work tomorrow. This is going to suck. I hate that shit. But anyway, I'm going to try to get me a little Injustice in before I have to take my ass to bed and go to work in the morning. Everybody have a great weekend. The Dev and the Gamer will come back. It's just that Don's been out there. He went overseas and he was milking a yak. So now he's back, and you know what? I guess he's got yak milk for all of us. So, hey, big shout out. So it's all good. So everybody have a great night. Peace.